Well, hello everybody.
All right.
Yeah. Or I'm texting my daughter. What's the score? What's the score?
All right. Good evening out there to everybody. We're here live, Wolford, Texas, People's Bank Stadium, and we are here live. If you can hear us, go ahead and if everybody can comment in the comment section, let us know how we sound. Doing a mic check out there. You guys will go ahead and do a mic check.
Mic check.
Check, check.
If you could let us know out there if you're listening, everything sounds good. Mic check. So just to let everybody know out there, the UIL has the rights for all playoff games. Texas UIL. You can purchase and watch the game on an app called NFHS, or you can listen here to our live audio stream. This year we are not in contract with NFHS, but next year we will be. So I know that doesn't do nothing good for this year, but starting next year we'll be able to live stream the playoff games.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Chase Gore with the Mustang News Network. I'll be bringing you some of the game tonight, and I'm going to let my co-host here, gentlemen, introduce themselves.
My name is Michael Hudson. I will be comic relief tonight. See, already worked.
And I'm Brent Ferguson.
We brought a rules expert with us today. He told me not to say that, but I decided to do it. Brandon is a
Thank
very
you.
good referee.
Appreciate
Works for the
it.
Permian Basin chapter, Tasso. And he just had his knee worked on, wanted to ride, so we put him to work.
Yeah,
He's
we're
gonna
going to have
help
him
us
up
out.
here. And
Help us decide if we're right or wrong up here, because I'm wrong most of the time.
I'll try to do justice for
All
Chris
right.
not being here.
we get any of those plays that we're not sure of. Now tonight in the warm-ups, your Canyon Randal Raiders will be wearing. They have their black helmets, white tops, white pants. Andrews will be in their black helmets, black and gold. They're solid black tops and bottoms with gold numbers. So. Now, just to give you a little history on these two teams, they've only played each other 3 times in history. The first meeting between these two teams was actually an area round game here in Lubbock in 1993, and I myself was on that 1993 team. I believe going into that game, us and them, Canyon and Andrews in '93 were both 9-1. We played over at Jones Stadium, and we ended up defeating Canyon. That was the first meeting, 44-29, in that game.
Fixing to ask if that was the Snow Bowl. That was the next week, right, against Plainview, right?
And, well, no, that was the year before.
Oh, okay,
And,
that was 92.
and
Okay.
that was in '92. Now, and then they rekindled the game back in 2022, first game of the year in Andrews, where it was actually an odd game, it was a defensive game, and Andrews come up with a victory 11-7. And then last year, we started the year first game going down to Canyon, down there to that nice, I still call it Buffalo Stadium.
Yeah.
But Andrews defeated them last year. I don't remember what the final score was. It might have been 35 to 24.
Yeah, it was 2 touchdowns is what I was told.
Something like that. And
So we're 3-0 against them, huh?
3-0 all time, only 3 meetings between the two teams. Now, going into this season, Andrews started the season 1-6 struggling, got into district, went 3-0 in district, and then last week faced Burnett. And last week, we ended up winning 35-21 was the final score. It could have been, really should have been 42-14.
Yeah.
But Burnett was really big and strong. Andrews, you could really see the speed and quickness difference. But tonight, Canyon Randall's coming in here 10-1. Very tough team. Been watching film on them all week. They're going to be bigger than us. The speed factor is not going to be a factor. They do have speed on the field. They got a really good offensive line. They have a running back that is very patient. A little scat back, and he's really good about getting behind his blockers, and then all of a sudden he just shoots through the hole, and before you know it, he can take a ball to the house 80. So we've got to be very gap disciplined also. They have 2 receivers that really stand out on film. I believe it's 12-88, and I think 88. Just by not looking at paper, but just on film, I'm going to say is 6'2" or 3. I'm going to say he's going to be a 4'4", 4'5" guy at least. Looks very fast if he gets the ball out in the open. Defense is going to have to be super disciplined tonight. Now, Canyon Randall does like to run the ball 60% to about 40. I think the actual percentage was 59 to 41. So they do like to run. They like to run, and then they like to hit the little screens and play action and take some deep shots. And if you look at their box scores, they will have a receiver that has on the game 2 catches for 88.
Yeah.
You know, so they can beat you throwing the ball. And they got speed all over the field. They will be bigger than Andrews. I think every team we played this year, minus probably Clint, we were the smaller team besides that game overall. But this will be a big test for the Mustangs. Mustangs coming in here. Let's see. I believe they are 5-6 on the season.
Yep.
And Canyon Randall Raiders 10-1. I do have a lot of friends that live out in the Amarillo area that are originally from Andrews, so they're going to be either listening or at this game tonight. Kind of a little reunion, and so it'll be fun. It'll be a great matchup. This will be a great test for the Mustangs. And the winner of this game, it doesn't get any easier, but is going to have to play Stephenville Yellow Jackets next week, which Stephenville is highly ranked in the top 5 in the state. Their quarterback, Ryan Gafford, excellent quarterback, used to live in Andrews and was from Andrews, and then transferred over to Stephenville 2 years ago. So always looking forward to keeping up with the Gaffords, and got to know Ryan and his family for many years, got to coach Ryan in youth baseball and things like that. So great kid, great family, and so wish them well. But we'll get down to this game tonight, and Mike our official that's up here with us, Brant, actually got to call one of Randall's games earlier in the season. So what do you two guys, whichever one of y'all wants to go first, what can y'all kind of tell me about what y'all know about Canyon Randall?
Well, I honestly only know what you just told me, but what I know about Andrews is they've been fighting their tails off for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and they're ready for this game. They're not intimidated. I know we're going up against a really good team, pick to lose, but I see some fight in these guys, and I think they're going to fight to the bitter end.
And Brent, what about you?
Well, Andrews definitely is going to have their work cut out for them tonight. Randall played Greenwood pretty well. They're just bigger. They're stronger. Boys are just going to have to be disciplined tonight, keep the penalties to a minimum.
Discipline, I think, is the key.
And execute.
Yeah, we can't give up any mistakes. Can't have any turnovers. Or at least we got to win the turnover battle. And then, none of those dumb penalties that we're notorious for. So we've been better the last few weeks. Let's hope we clean it up a little bit more tonight. Keep it close, keep it close, keep it close. Bust a long one to take it home.
So right now, can everybody out there, if you're listening, if you're in our live chat here, kind of let us know, how do all the mics sound? Is everybody's mic sound good? Anybody not coming in loud and clear? All right, so right now the captains are coming out onto the field. Both teams are in the tunnel at the south end of the field. And all right, so the captains for the Andrews Mustangs tonight is going to be number 3, Cade Adams at quarterback. Number 13, Zach Cabrera, who's actually strong safety. He's going to have to move down tonight to play inside linebacker due to one of our stud inside linebackers last week. What I heard was he was out with a broken collarbone after last week's game. And then number 8, Dalen Jeffcoats is also one of the captains tonight, and that is number 52. And if I remember correctly, is that Roberts?
No, it's Pierce.
Pierce. Oh, that is Pierce. That's Max.
Roberts 55.
That's right. Roberts is 55. Max Pierce is the center. And now it looks like they're kind of waiting on the team captains for Randall. And we do not have a roster for Randall. So usually when we go to these games and we're up here in the booth, they usually give us a roster, but they did not provide us one tonight. Apologize for that. We'll call out numbers unless somebody actually
You got to talk louder.
yeah,
I got to talk louder.
There
Got
you
it.
go, that's
got
better.
it. Got it.
All right. Don't be nervous.
you got to get 3 claps and a whoo. All right, so Canyon Randall, their captains are out on the 50-yard line, about to come out, and it looks like it's going to be number 2 for Canyon Randall, number 33, who I believe is an inside linebacker for them. Very good-looking player on film. Got to see him on film. Looks like number 64. And the other guy's got his jersey pulled up. I cannot see a number at this time.
Three minutes till kick.
How much cable you got there, Mike?
We can make it work.
Okay. They need to move the camera.
All right, so captains are out at midfield. Beautiful night here so far, but the temperatures are going to drop down.
Yeah, it's going to get chilly tonight. We're outside. Feels good right now. Wind's not blowing real hard, but
Winds blowing from south to north, maybe 5 to 10. So as of right now, wind should not be a factor.
Well, hopefully the press box will block it for us. Since
Yeah.
we're on the north end.
yep. I like that plan. All right, coin toss right now. See if we can figure out who does what.
Check out the crowds tonight. Good crowd for both teams tonight. For a Thursday night, a lot of people, it's hard for them to get out to a playoff game on a Thursday night. And I wish they did like old school on Saturdays, but
Oh, here we go.
It's like,
Andrews has won the toss. Andrews has
All
won the
right.
toss. They'll receive the football.
Receiving on the south end here.
Okay. And I'm sorry, we were looking at that. So
Oh, you're good.
who won the coin toss?
Andrews won, going to receive
South end.
on the south end.
All right, so Andrews getting ready to come out of the tunnel. The Mighty Mustang Band revving it up.
There's going to be a lot of that, Brand.
Yeah, I know you're going to cut me off.
No, I'm just going to talk.
Randall Raiders got the smoke going.
All right, we're going to flip it over to our logo. Hope everybody
Both teams
here
coming
comes
out at
the-
the same time.
Yeah,
Ah, both
the
teams come out at the
Mustangs.
same time. Mustangs in the all black, Canyon Randall Raiders in the all white. It's a big test for the Mustangs tonight. It's going to be one of the best teams that they have played all year long. I'm going to say Bushland and probably Greenwood was probably the two best teams that we've played so far this season. Greenwood Rangers, I believe, is 10-1. And Bushland, I believe, might be 10-1 as well.
Yeah, they beat Kermit 70-6 last week.
Tell you what, those Kermit Yellow Jackets.
That's all you got to say?
Not that, you know, they'll sting you, if you give them a chance. All right, let's move up here, see what we got.
I'm
I'll see what I can do.
And I don't believe they have done the national anthem.
I
as
haven't
of
heard
yet.
it.
When they do go to that, folks, we'll try to put the microphone so you can hear it. If you're listening out there live, we appreciate you. And this audio stream is brought to you by Sewell of Andrews.
By the Andrews High School Band.
All right, we're going to go to the national anthem.
job.
All right.
Good job by our excellent Mustang band.
And now we're ready for some football.
We have to sit down most of this game and block that wind.
So it looks like both teams in their huddle on the sideline talking it out. Andrews will receive the ball here to start the game. And looks like Randall's going to be kicking off from north to south into the field. I haven't been to this stadium, I guess, since I don't think I've ever been in this one. And nice football stadium. Got a video board at the north end. Very nice.
I've been by it.
Yeah, they were one of the first ones I could think of, especially in this area, to have an indoor football facility. At one point, Tech was using it. It was so nice. They used it to work out in before Tech got theirs or was renovating theirs.
All right, where Andrews is set to receive. Randall ready to kick off here to start the game here live in Wolforth, Texas.
Kicking for the Raiders, number 30, Jacob Avalon.
All right, here comes the kick, and it's going to go all the way down. We're going to take it about the 9-yard line. That's going to be Raider Harvey. He's making some moves, trying to make some cuts. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Gets it out to about the 19-yard line where the Mustangs will start.
So Andrews will begin their first drive from their own 19-yard line after a return of about 10 yards.
Tackled on the play by number 57, Ben Barton.
Yep, and here in Wolforth, Texas. And a good night for football. Probably around 48 degrees right now.
Whew, feels colder than that.
Slight breeze. Andrews going to start the drive on their own 19. Looks like Cole Iveson's going to be bringing in the play as a swing man. Let's see what Andrews does on their first possession. And they come out with a 7-man line. It's going to be a toss to Jayshawn DeBose.
Oh.
He's going to pick up around 2 yards on the play. That's going to bring up
one free man
second.
around the corner there, and he got Jayshawn's legs.
Yeah, they come out with a 7-man front, 2 linebackers in the middle, and just 2 defensive backs over the top. So one thing about something like that, though, is if you can bust through the line.
Yeah, nobody left there. Yep. They've got their corners in tight.
All right, see when Andrews comes out. They're going to give it straight to the fullback right up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, maybe picks up around 3
2 or 3
on the carry. Looks like it's going to bring up a second down in
Merck
about
on the carry.
5.
Tackled on the play by number 33,
Yeah.
Draven Patton.
Inch at a time. Looks like we're going to have to keep using those quick hitting plays right up the middle, right off tackle.
Just a straight dive to the fullback
Yeah.
right off the guard. Picks up 3. Be a 3rd down and 5 for Andrews here on their first possession. They come back out. They're going to pitch it out to DeBose, and he's going to
Around the
try to
corner?
get to the
I don't
corner, and he's just going to run out of bounds after a loss of about 4, and there was just nothing there.
Yeah, there was nothing there. They strung it out.
38,
That's that power I formation. They fake it to the fullback, pitch it out to DeBose, and good play by Canyon Randall. It looks like the cornerback, number 4.
Yeah.
And he kind of strung it out to the sideline, so Andrews will line up to punt from their own 20-yard line.
They're going to put 2 back. Dalen Jeff goes to punt. Let's see if we can get a boomer off right here.
Canyon Randall's got number 8 and 23 back. And the snap is back to Jeff Coates. And he's going to get hit.
That's going to
There's
be a
going
flag.
to be a flag.
We've got a
roughing the punter. They've got some room, though, on the return.
Oh, and a crackback
and-
block. They need to throw a penalty. There it is.
So we got 2 flags on Randall. They return it down to the 3-yard line, but that's going to be a roughing the punter back here, and then you have a blindside block at about our 45-yard line. So
do you think it's we'll
should be
call
a-
in our rules expert since I'm running down here. So is that a roughing? They
So-
hit his plant leg.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looked like so.
Yeah, they're
Not running in.
going for the block, his plant leg.
What
pretty easy
about
call.
since there's both and they were both during the play? Do you just get one of them?
I told you not to do this, Mike.
we'll just get the penalty
I'm
from
pretty sure we're gonna get the one.
So you definitely want the roughing because
Yeah,
you
get the
you
ball
get
back.
the ball back.
Yeah.
2 fouls, both by the defense.
Let's see what the referee has to say about it.
Personal foul,
Okay.
roughing the kicker. 6.
All right, we got another chance here.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. That one is declined.
There you go.
All right, so Andrews is going to accept the roughing the kicker. That should move the ball out to about our 35, Andrews' 35-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Andrews. And a big break there for Andrews.
Yeah, big break. That's a good way to start the game. I like it.
And what I like is Canyon come out in a front that we have not seen a 7-man front before. So that also gives the coaches up in the booth a little bit more time to go, and make some adjustments.
Yeah, they look different right now. Let's see what they get back down into.
See what Canyon does here on defense. We've seen all different kinds of fronts this year, 4-man fronts, 5-man, 6-man, 7. Right now they look like they're in a traditional 3-4, and they are. And we're going to give the straight blast play. It's going to go right up the middle to DeBose. He's still driving, and they're going to go ahead and blow it dead. Gain of about 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, not bad. Kind of running your script, see what works, see what doesn't, make some adjustments afterwards.
So straight blast play right over the tackle to the halfback, and it's going to be a gain of 3. That'll bring up second down and 7 for Andrews, and they are going to have the ball at their own 38-yard line. So Andrews comes out quickly, and there's going to be the counter play to Mian, and he's going to be hit in. Well, he's going to actually gain 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, they had the linebacker diving in at that, just taking out his feet.
So we run the counter to the bottom side of the field. They have a lot of penetration in the backfield. Mian gets stopped for about 1 yard. That's going to bring up a third down in about 6 or 7. So let's see what Andrews does here. That's going to be Bejarano. He's going to be bringing in the play from the sideline. Big third down and 7 for Andrews. And they're going to give it straight to the fullback.
There you go.
He's got a little room.
Oh, nice.
And he's going to bust it for a first down, a gain of about 8 on the play. And he had a chance to go the distance there and got tripped up.
Yeah, just got tripped up with 1 man to beat. Nice play, nice design. Found him a little gap outside the tackle.
It's not your typical straight dive over the guard. It's at an angle where it's going towards the guard and tackle, and it great blocking there, and it opened up for the Mustangs. That'll be a gain of 8.
We had a double team on one of their down linemen, and we had him planted about 5 yards on the other side of the play, so that's good to see.
Split here.
Andrews comes back out, and there's going to be give to DeBose, and they got guys in the backfield, nowhere to go. He's going to be a loss of about 2, and that's going to.
We got a flag, Chase. On this side, on the Andrews sideline here.
They offsides.
Yep.
Looks
and
like
it
they're
looks
gonna be
like it's going to be offsides on the
that's
defense.
probably why they were in the backfield.
So Andrews is going to get a break there, and it'll move the ball up to around probably their 49-yard line. It'll make it first down and 5 instead of second down and 11. And it looks like
it's not going to come up. Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah, it
looks like Chris Gore is listening live from Cancun, Mexico tonight.
Cancun, Mexico.
He couldn't make the game.
So he flew to Cancun instead.
Kind of that's an odd spot there, I would say.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, look where the first down.
It's a yard off.
Yeah, it is.
it's about a yard off, but it's going to be spotted at the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Wait, now the official is figuring it out. Yeah, just like I called it earlier, it's to the 49.
Man, we had some bad spots last week, too. Hopefully they clean that up a little bit.
So he marked off 4 yards instead of 5.
All right, clock's ticking.
Andrews
Only ran
comes
4
back
minutes
out.
off.
First down and 5 for the Mustangs. Give it straight to the fullback once again. He breaks a tackle. He's going to get up.
3 they're going to give him.
It's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. That'll bring up a second down and 2 for the Mustangs. They're now in Randall territory down to the Randall 46.
Same sort of play, just reverse out, hand it off tackle almost to the fullback. Quick hitting play in a different gap than kind of a different gap than what we normally run in. So
Well, what I like is you look at the clock there, and
now we got to go put points on the board. We're on their side of the field. Let's go put some points on the board.
all right, Andrews comes out second down and 2, and there's going to be a give on a trap to the fullback.
Trap, and
He's
he's
going to
gonna get
have the
first
first
down.
down.
He should have it.
And he's going to pick up 3 on the carry. That'll move the sticks. Andrews now, that'll move them down to the Randall 43-yard line. Just a quick trap right behind the center.
Now they're bringing in more meat.
I got to tell you guys, it's actually fun to sit here and ball watch for a game.
Yeah.
So now it looks like Randall switching back to a 6-man front, a 6-2 defense. Give on the blast play to Mian. He's still driving,
goes.
and he's still going, and he's going to pick up around
6 yards. What a run by Mian, man. He had people on him from the time he got the ball and dragged them down 6 yards.
Need about 5 more.
Just a straight blast play right up the middle, hard running, great blocking. It's going to be second down. Well, let's say they're going to say it's about 5, so it's going to be about second down and 4 or 5. Andrews now down to their 38-yard line. Second down and 5.
Manageable. Be
Andrews
smart here.
coming out, I formation. And there's going to be an inside
There we
toss.
go. That
He's
got
got a
good.
little
Here we
room.
go.
And Mian's going to get the first down and pick up around 8 yards on the carry.
Nice play.
That's going to move the sticks and move it down
That
to the
bodes
Randall
well
31.
To some of those plays we got to the outside. I know we got a couple of them.
Good-looking play. We had a great seal block there
Yep.
on the outside.
They're going to stack 7 in between our tight ends. We're going to go around them.
And 6, we've already 5.5 minutes off the clock here in the first quarter.
This is exactly what we needed to see.
All right, so
First and
Andrews
10.
is going to come back out. First down and 10. And there's going to be the same play to Mian. They've got some blocking. He's going to get to the outside and run out of bounds. And for a gain of about 5.
Give him 5 again.
Just an I formation, and they just turn and toss it. And normally it's an inside toss, but they got everybody stacked inside, and we're getting to the outside.
Nice adjustment by the coaches.
Great
Nice
adjustment. Good blocking up top by DeBose,
Yep.
the wing back. Actually, it's going to be second down and 4 on
4,
the
yeah,
play.
got 6 on
Oh,
the
there
play.
we go.
So
Yeah,
Cal,
this is a good way to tire that defense out. It's cold. We're hitting them in the mouth. We're running it down their throat right now.
so the ball spotted at the Randall 25. Andrews comes out, second down and 4. Give to the fullback right up the middle. He's got some room, does a spin. He's going to pick up 3. It'll
Looks like
bring up
one
a
short.
third down and 1 on the play. Another straight give, quick hitter to the fullback. Nice play right over the guard. Got some combo blocking in there, some
Yep.
double team, combo blocking it. Third down and 1. Mustangs have driven down. This is the Randall's on the Randall 22-yard line. Andrews comes out in the eye once again. There's going to be that pitch play to Mian, and he's going to cut it up.
Hurdles a guy. Hurdles a guy.
Picks up around 6 on the play. That's going to be
Nice
a first
play by
down.
the senior. I don't know if I can get the replay on that or not, but save it for later. Nope, not working.
Straight eye formation. They toss it to the short side of the field. A man comes up. He hurdles them and gets about an extra 5 on the play. And now it's going to be first down and 10 from the Randall 17-yard line. 5:23. Clock's moving. Great drive by here by the Mustangs. They come out in the eye once again. And now it's going to be a counter to the Bose. And they were ready in the backfield all over
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty rare for us to have a loss.
And DeBose is going to lose about 3 yards on the play. It's going to move the ball back to the Randall 21. Right there, we line up in that same eye, and it looks like we're going to run the sweep, and we spin around, and we try to trick them with the counter.
Yep.
And,
they're just lining up and penetrating. That's all they're doing. They're getting in the backfield and looking for the ball. That's it. We'll use that against them.
so second down and 10. We have the ball at the Randall 21, or excuse me, second down and 14 from the Randall 21. Andrews in the eye. There's another toss play, the same play to Mian. He breaks the tackle. He does a spin, and he's going to pick up around, let's see where they mark it. He's going to pick up around 10, which is going to bring up a third down and about 4 or 5.
We're definitely in 2-down territory with the cold the way it is.
And that's going to move the ball down to the Randall 12-yard line there.
Mian's running the ball hard. Do we have a play like that where we toss it to Jay Sean maybe, or somebody with speed? Just
Well,
occasionally, just
I
to
think
change
the
it
deal
off on
is everybody's keying Jay Sean.
Yeah, that's true.
And here we go. We come out. It's going to be that straight blast play to Mian. They get him in the back. Well, he's going to actually gain about 1.5. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 for the Mustangs
We're
here.
gonna kick.
Let's see, Andrews, it looks like what they're going to do here.
Looks like we're going to kick the field goal.
And Andrews is going to go ahead and send in the field goal unit. That'll be Kyle Covington, the kicker for the Mustangs. Raider Harvey, the holder. And it looks like from here, that'll be a 28-yard field goal attempt. Braden Williams, the deep snapper for the Mustangs.
I think you've almost run the whole first quarter out. You might as well go ahead and put some points on the board.
All right, snap is back, hold is down. The kick is up by Covington,
And
and it is no
good.
good.
Pulled it left.
Wide left.
So the kick is going to be wide left. So Randall's going to take over should be at their 18-yard line with 3:12 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs with a good drive but could not come up with points. That's one thing we kind of talked about on these long drives is you got to come up with
Got
points.
to end points. You're going to suck a quarter down. You got to come up with points. If I was a betting man, I'd bet that Canyon Randall scores fairly fast.
So Randall now comes
score.
out. They'll have the ball at their own 20 to start their first drive. They're going to have two receivers up top, one at the bottom, Sniffer in the backfield, running back beside the quarterback in the shotgun. Sniffer's going to come down to the bottom in motion, and it's going to be a toss to the outside of the running back, and he's got a little room, and he's going to be knocked out after a gain of about 11 yards on the play. That's going to be a first down for Randall. They're going to run it out to the 31-yard line.
Zach sniffed it out and just missed him in the backfield. Yep, they are.
And
gonna
Randall's
go
going to go
untouched into
quickly.
the backfield.
Shotgun or actually pistol formation. And there goes the snap. They're going to hand it right up the middle to the running back, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 3.
About 3. You can see how quick he is.
Quarterback actually takes the snap, acts like he throws it, hands it straight up the middle to the running back. Nice little play design. They pick up 3. Now they move it out to their 34-yard line. Second down and about 7. Randall comes back out. Here comes a man in motion. They're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. We've got some men there, but he's got a chance. 88, and he breaks a tackle. He's down the sideline, and the ball's out. Ball's on the ground, and they're going to call him down. And what happened is he breaks out. Randall does all the way down to the 21 for about a 50-yard gain.
He's down
from
injured.
behind. Raider Harvey tried to put the strip on him, and ball came out, but the officials are marking it down.
Yeah.
So very exciting play, but it looks like 88 might be hurt as well on the play. He's down on the field.
Get pulled down from the back like that. It wasn't a horse collar, but he got pulled down from the back. You can get rolled up on your ankle real quick like. So let's hope he's okay.
Great play design, and it's that.
Yeah, and we had people all around him. We just couldn't grab a hold of him.
And he is all as advertised. As when watching film all weekend, that 88 can run, and we hope he's okay, folks. We're just letting you know he's down on the field. It was a long run. Harvey got him from behind and went for the strip on the football. Kind of went down awkwardly. Hope he's okay. We'll try to keep you, notified. If you're listening out there tonight, we appreciate everybody that's listening live, and appreciate everybody out there. The game tonight's brought to you by Soul of Andrews, and we appreciate everything that Soul of Andrews does for Andrews and for Andrews Athletics. Appreciate everybody out there. The game tonight's brought to you by Soul. Now, I get a score here, and I'm going to go ahead and, while we got stuff going out onto the field, got a little time, I'm going to try to look at scores. I'm going to try to look at scores here.
He's up on his feet, walking off under his own.
Good.
Now, the score I have on my app is I have Stephenville at Hereford 7-7 at halftime.
Whoa.
Now, I don't know if anybody else has another score app or anything. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but that's the score that I have. All right, so Randall Raiders now are back out on the field. 88 looks like he's okay. He's up walking off the field. Good for him. That's great. Never like to see kids getting hurt. So Randall comes out first down and 10 at the Andrews 20-yard line. There's going to be a give to 21. He's going to have a chance. He's going to break it back to the middle. Now back to the outside. He's going to be drugged down there by the defensive lineman after a gain of about 11.
Yeah, gets 10, gets the first down.
So Randall now is going to have the ball on the Andrews 11-yard line, and Randall's going to go quickly here in the shotgun, and they're going to give it once again right at the middle to 21, and he's going to get in for the touchdown on an 11-yard touchdown run. And that's going to put the Randall Raiders up 6-0.
That took a minute and 5 seconds.
Yeah, I was about to say that didn't take very long at all.
Great blocking up front, just a straight dive to number 21, and he's going to go in for the score. So now Randall out to do the extra point. 2:07 remaining here in the first quarter. Randall lines up for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and it looks good from here, and it is good. So Randall's going to take the lead 7-0 with 2:07 here in the first quarter over the Andrews Mustangs.
Well, let's see if we can't get us a better return on this kickoff.
Yeah,
Now,
sounds.
I am getting I'm getting a live deal here that says Hereford and Stephenville started at 6 o'clock, and they said that is an accurate score. The
7-7.
Hereford and Stephenville 7-7.
6 o'clock kickoff on a Thursday.
Yeah,
All right.
they wanted to play in the daytime.
Before it gets too cold.
Yeah,
They want to be done before 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
go home.
That may be that they may both be far away from where they're playing. I don't know where they're playing at.
So now Randall's ready to kick off after taking the lead 7-0 over the Mustangs. And Jimmy Joe Trevino in the house tonight. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate you very much. And Miss Bryce, appreciate you very much. Jamie Hathcox, appreciate you, sir. All right, Randall Raiders ready to kick off after scoring. Going up 7-0 here in the first quarter. Mustangs back to receive. We got Brady Kelly, Raider Harvey, Jay Sean DeVos all back. Bruce in the middle. Let's see what Randall does here. And they're going to get a little pooch kick to Raider Harvey. And he's just going to take it. And Raider Harvey is going to return it
Get it out to the 28-yard line.
about the 28-yard line.
He just took it straight forward.
Yeah.
He didn't try and get around anybody and do anything fancy. He just took it straight forward.
Well, right there, I seen Bruce was looking for the starburst.
Yeah, it
but-
looked like they were trying to run the starburst, but he saw something.
He
and
ran
just-
right by him.
and just took it.
So
Took it straight
Andrews
ahead.
will take over their second possession of the first quarter. They'll have the ball at their own 29-yard line with 2:02 left here in the first quarter. Appreciate everybody listening out there tonight. Andrews down 7-0, second drive of the game. Andrews comes out, split down to the bottom, I formation. There's going to be a sweep to Mian. He's going to try to get to the outside and nothing
Can't quite
doing.
get out there, gets back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
It's going to be no gain on the play, and that time Randall made the adjustment on that toss play.
Yeah, they sure did.
We're already separating players.
Get a little feisty out there.
Yes, sir.
Well, after I saw them do that crackback or a blindside block, I thought, oh, man.
Well, I tell you what, if you're Randall, they haven't faced Andrews very many times over the years, but I bet they're thirsty for a victory over Andrews. So
Yeah.
I would imagine they're revved up for this one. All right, Andrews comes back out, and it was play action pass.
Roll out.
Cade Adams is looking. He's looking, and he's going to throw it over the middle to Jay Sean.
He's got some
a
room.
blocker.
He's got some room.
He's got some blockers out in front. Jay Sean to boast down the sideline. He's got another blocker.
to beat.
And
Oh,
he's
gets it
brought
down to the 10-yard
at
line.
the 10-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 70 yards on the
you know
pass
what we
play.
haven't called tonight? Sewell Andrews first down.
That's a Soul Andrews first down for sure.
So if you're listening,
Appreciate it. I knew we brought you along for
Well,
something.
Well, I was going
That
to say
was,
it a while ago, and then we turned the ball over. So
play action rollout pass. Cade Adams is rolling out to his right. All the receivers are going to the right. Jay Sean steps down to the middle of the field. He hits them. Jay Sean goes the opposite direction, outruns almost everybody. The man had an angle on him. All right, here we go. First down and 10 for the Mustangs.
Smash play to
Smash play to Mian. He's going to get all the way down to about the 5-yard line. So that's going to be a second down and 4 for the Mustangs at the Randall 5-yard line. Andrews can get a first down by getting to the 1.
2 plays into this drive, already down to the 5-yard line.
19 seconds left here. Let's see if Andrews decides they
looks like
can
they're
let
gonna
this
take the quarter.
Yep, Andrews going to go ahead and let the quarter play out.
Now they're going to be too far. They're going to be far away from us now.
And so while both teams are going to the sideline, that's the end of the first quarter. Randall up 7-0. We're here live Wolford, Texas, People's Bank Stadium. And I'm Chase Gore, Mike Hudson, Brant Ferguson, bringing you the action tonight. Appreciate everybody, and we want a special thanks to Sewell of Andrews and everything that they do for Andrews Athletics and Andrews football. And special thanks to those guys.
They're our sponsor this year. They've done a great job helping us out.
Well, look at there. First quarter, Andrews has had 2 possessions, and Randall only had 1.
Yeah.
And that was the whole first quarter. Now, Andrews, starting the second quarter, is going to have the ball on Randall's 5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 from the 5. They can get a first down if they get it inside the 1-yard line. And so tonight, I got another score for you. Monaghan's is playing Graham, and right now Graham is up 21-0. I believe that's a first quarter score.
Graham's good.
Graham is, they are a powerhouse this season. All right, so Andrews and Randall coming back out on the field to start the second quarter. Andrews has the ball on the Randall 5 after I believe it was a 70-yard pass play from Cade Adams to DuBose.
1 for 70, that's pretty good.
Yes, sir. All right, Andrews comes out. It's going to be a straight blast play once again to Millan. He's going to pick up about 1 yard. And so that's going to be a 3rd down and 3 from the Randall 4-yard line. Looks like Randall, on that blast play, they kind of.
Yeah, the outside end dove down, like really crashed down and got him on the backside before he had a chance to break the line of scrimmage.
All right, so
He
that's
was able to get 1 yard.
So big 3rd down and 3 from the Randall 4-yard line.
See what we have here.
Mustangs got 2 plays to get 3 yards. Cade Adams comes up under center, and he's going to fake it. Cade Adams on the keeper. He puts it inside for the touchdown! Andrews Mustang. That's a Sewell of Andrews touchdown. So right there, we run the counter play. Cade Adams fakes it. When he rolls out, there's only 1 corner there. We got him blocked. He cuts it back. Almost lost his feet, and he just walks into the end zone. Andrews now lining up for 2. You got DuBose on the shotgun next to, let's see what Randall does. There's nobody down here on, let's see, I would snap it to DuBose here, and they do. And Randall's got him in the backfield. And
Untouched.
Number 26 for Randall shoots through, gets DuBose. So Andrews gets the touchdown. It's going to be Randall up 7-6. And actually 2 possessions for Andrews, 2 great drives.
Yeah, we drove the ball the length of the field pretty much twice already. So, we're moving the ball on them. Can't do nothing else. Get a couple stops on defense. Never know where we may end up.
So now Andrews is going to be kicking from the north end, kicking north to south. And Andrews kickoff teams out onto the field. And Randall's over there with their coach, getting ready to come out for their kickoff return. I'd like to see what Andrews does here. Let's see how Randall lines it up. We got 2 deep men back, 1 in the middle. See if we go with the pooch kick to the sidelines. They do have it set up, though, if you were going to onside it at an angle. Might be something to look at later on in the game. Now Jeff Coates is set up.
To the 35.
Comes a man in motion. And Jeff Coates with a very high kick.
Nobody's there.
Bounce. There's nobody there.
They didn't
pass him. And Randall's player's going to knock it out of bounds, and it's going to be a flag. Let's see what the.
Did they knock it out of bounds, or did he just catch it after out of bounds?
I thought it looked like to me that he knocked
hit
it
it
out
sideways.
So.
That's illegal touching, isn't it? Yeah.
That's illegal batting.
Illegal batting, yeah.
Let's see what they call. Right there with a high kick, Randall does.
Foul on the play for kick out of bounds. The receiving team touched the ball.
Okay.
Okay, well, no foul. Waved it off.
Okay, they waved it
Okay,
off.
so right there we kick a high pooch kick on about their 25-yard line. Nobody fields it, and it gets past the returner. We get a chance at it, and their guy knocks it out, so they're going to take over at their own 14-yard line. So Randall comes out, 2 receivers down to the bottom. And let's see, Andrews is going to
Timeout.
go ahead and call a timeout here. And looks like the coach is
Timeout, Andrews.
going to go ahead and call a timeout. He's calling the Andrews team over.
I think he called that timeout to have a discussion with the referee.
The player for Randall didn't try to receive the ball. He just batted it sideways out of bounds because he had people bearing down on him. And I think the coach is asking him about that.
All right, watch your ears, guys. I was all tangled up.
I got you. So,
Ow.
coach called that timeout for Andrews, wanting to have a discussion. Those of y'all listening to us tonight, Randall's up 7-6, second quarter, 11:19 left. Andrews has had 2 possessions. Their first possession, they drove down, missed a 28-yard field goal attempt. And then second possession, drove down and scored in about 4 plays to make it 7-6. Now, Randall comes out. This is their second possession. First down and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun with a sniffer in the backfield. And he's got 2 receivers to the bottom. Quarterback's going to take the snap. He's going to give right up the middle to 21.
Oh, and we're there waiting
And
on him. Oh, he still scoots forward for a couple yards.
he's going to pick up 2 yards on the play. And that time, Andrews' defense sniffed that one out. So Randall's looking over to the sideline. It's going to be a second down and 8 for Randall. They got 1 receiver up to the top, 1 down to the bottom with the tight end and a sniffer. Guys in motion. There comes that jet sweep, and he's going to cut it back to the middle field. He's hit hard on the play. He's going to pick up around 3 on the play.
That's Dalen.
Yep.
See the gloves.
And that's going to be number 2 for Randall on the jet sweep. And when he cut it back to the middle of the field, big 6'3" Dalen Jeffcoats, inside linebacker for the Mustangs, got a pretty good lick there. Now Randall comes back out going quickly. 3rd down and 5 from their own 20-yard line. They're going to give it to the running back up the middle. Nowhere to go. Mustangs all over him, but he keeps driving forward.
Drives
They're
forward.
pushing him forward.
And
Andrews just
And
got a
we
flag.
got a flag.
Number 13. Y'all know the
Late
numbers
flag
better than I
come
do.
in after the play. He did fight forward and kept fighting in the scrum for the first, but we got a late flag coming in late. We got a couple players for Randall talking to the officials, not sure yet what the official call is going to be.
Result of the play is a first down.
And it's going to be against Andrews.
Personal foul, defense, number 13.
Yep, it's going to be a personal
I didn't
foul.
see it. Did he just come into the pile late?
No, I didn't see. I just saw the umpire turned around and looked at him and then pulled his flag. I don't know what happened.
And right there, now we have a substitution coming in for that player. Randall comes back out on their own 40, 1st down and 10. Quarterback's going to take the shotgun snap, hand it to 21 on the outside. He's got some good blocking. He's going to get to the edge, and he's going to be knocked out after a gain of about 12 on the play, or 13.
Looked like Raider pushing him out of bounds.
They had some great blocking out there, and they're getting to the corners. The gain of 13 on the play, that's going to move the ball down to the Andrews 47-yard line. Randall going quickly. 1 receiver up top, 1 at the bottom, tied into the bottom of the screen, running back in the backfield. And here comes a man in motion, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He's got plenty of room. He goes up the middle. He's still going down the field. He's going to pick up around 25 yards on the play,
Yeah, they've
all
been setting
the way
that one
down
up.
to the Andrews 24-yard line.
Yeah.
They set that play up
Yeah, they sure did.
beautifully.
Yeah, been running that jet sweep and getting plenty of yards at it. We skated outside.
And now they're going to give it to 21 right up the middle. He's looking, and he's
Good
going to
job.
pick up around 3 on
Nice
the
job
carry.
by Colton Stewart, closing the end, forcing him back inside. Still gets 3 yards.
And
He's always falling forward, isn't he, that little guy?
Oh, yeah, good player. And now 21 is going over to the sideline, going to get a breather. Randall looking over, 2nd down and about 7 for them. They're in the shotgun. They got 1 wide receiver up top, 1 down to the bottom, tight end up top, sniffer in the backfield. Quarterback's going to turn, give it right up the middle to number 5. He's going to be hit by a host of Mustangs. He keeps fighting.
Man, it looked like we had him in the backyard, and boom, he pops out.
Picks up around 4 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3.5 for Randall. And they move the ball down to the Andrews 18-yard line.
About 4. Big play right here. Can we get a stop?
So 3rd down and about 3.5 yards. Randall, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver each side. They're going to give it straight up the middle. Great
And we
block.
run
He's
right
got a
by
hole,
him.
and he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. That's going to be an 18-yard touchdown run. It was a draw play.
Yeah, we run all-out blitz, and they run right by us.
Great-looking draw play. The running back takes a step to his right. It almost looks like a counter. Gives it right up the middle, and they catch us on an all-out blitz. Great blocking, great scheme. And Randall's going to take the lead 13-6. Now they're lining up for the extra point. All right, here we go. Snaps back, the hold is down, the kick is up,
Nice
and it looks
penetration.
good. So Randall's going to take the lead 14-6 with 8:36 left here in the second quarter. So one thing we talked about all week was, you know, and last week is when we drive, we got to put points up because they are going to score on us, and we're going to have to put up some points.
Yeah.
But Andrews is playing hard, and they're right in this ball game.
That's right. That's right. There's nothing over. A lot of game left. We've been driving the ball, so I believe we're going to be just fine.
Brody Cloud, listening live. Appreciate you. Deborah Sears, appreciate you.
Number 38, Jason DuBose. And number 2, Raider Kirby.
And, of course, we got a bunch of spam people going on here.
Yeah.
Throwing up links
Hey,
and everything.
Number 30.
Those are funny.
I think that's kind of flattering, right? You know, people are going to be watching, listening. So they're going to
Yep.
try to get their licks in.
All right, so Randall's going to come out here ready to kick. After the score, Randall up 14-6. Randall's going for the kick. Let's see what they do. A little squib kick on the ground. Right at Raider Harvey's feet. He's going to take the ball. And he's got some room.
He's got some
And
room.
he takes it down the sideline and cuts it back to
Good
the middle of
cut.
the field, out past the 50-yard
Yes,
line.
sir.
Down
Nice
at
play.
the 45. And it looks like Raider Harvey.
Kirby on the return for the
Nice play by Raider Harvey.
That's
That's
going to
what
be
we
a
needed.
return of about 44 yards there
Yeah.
on the return.
It looked like you could see it set up. We had a blocker for every one of their guys, and he ran right by them. And, man, he was really close to breaking that for a touchdown.
Andrews playing lights out so far tonight, 8:27 here in the second quarter. Andrews has had the ball twice. Randall's had the ball twice. And that's it, folks. And we're already 8:27 until halftime.
Yeah, this would be a good time to take it down, run it down until the time's out. Take it down to halftime.
All right, Andrews comes back out now. They got the ball on the Randall 46-yard line. Andrews comes out. And there's going to be a trap to the fullback right
Yeah.
at the middle. And he's going to
Nice
pick up
positive
around
gain.
4 on the
Yeah,
play.
almost gets 5 yards.
So that's going to move the ball down to the Randall 42-yard line.
Hitter on the play, number 59.
All right. Kyle Covington, swingman.
Man, since that first 3 plays that we had, we've been getting 3 to 5 per play. And then we had the one long catch by Jay Sean.
All right, Andrews comes out, and there's going to be a counter to Mian. He's going to try to get to the corner. He's going to pick up about 1.5 yards.
Oh, get up.
Defended on the play by number 23.
And he's still down on the field. See, he's getting up a little bit shaky. And he's going to go ahead and come out of play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 for the Mustangs on the Randall 41. So he ended up getting 1 yard on the play. They went ahead and spotted him 1 yard. So Andrews comes out, 3rd down and 5, I formation. And there's going to be a counter to DeBose.
Oh, he slips. He had some room.
He had some blockers out front. Could have been a big gain, and he tries
Landed
to cut
on the
back.
cold turf and slipped down.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 for the Mustangs at the Randall 40-yard line. And he had some room there and had
Yeah.
some blocking. The old turf monster.
Yeah, jumped up and got him.
So Mian's going to come back into the game. And that's going to be Jace Mendoza coming back out. Cole Iverson brings it in. It's going to be a 4th down and 4 for the Mustangs. Let's see what they draw up here. Andrews comes out in I formation. And there's going to be a toss sweep to
there's
Mion.
room.
He's got some blocking and some room. He comes. He doesn't even go to the house. Mion's going to go to the house.
No flag.
40-yard touchdown run by Mion. Great blocking. Lead blockers down the field. And that's a Soul of Andrews touchdown. Woo.
That one's been close all night, and that time he ran right by him.
Well, right there, we had a 4th down and 4. We run the I. We run the pitch play. We've been running all night. Canyon, we're on a 4th and 4. They had a whole bunch of guys in the middle of the field trying to blitz. Now Andrews is going to go for 2 here to try to tie it up. DeBose in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling. He's going to throw it into the end zone, and it looks like we should have got an interference, but they're not going to call it.
Oh, my God, they tackled 2 of our guys in the end zone.
So right there, DeBose is rolling out. He tries to throw it to our man in the end zone. Our man has to come back for the ball. The Randall defender never turns around and tackles our man before the ball. But, hey, it happens.
We're being nice now because we have a big referee here next to us.
Well,
The only downside to that is I was actually looking at my phone, looking at scores. I didn't see it.
Okay, then we were right,
Something
Jason.
big happened. I heard the crowd go wild.
Yeah.
So 14-12 now. Randall in the lead. 6:32 left here till halftime. If you're listening live, we appreciate you. Couldn't do any of this without you. The game tonight's brought to you by Soul of Andrews. We appreciate everything that Soul of Andrews does for Andrews and the community and for Andrews Athletics. All right, beautiful night here in Wolford, Texas. The stadium right over here to the north side, you have the big water tower.
Yeah,
that's got
lit
the
up,
lights
and it's
on it.
cool. Look out, and you can see all the Christmas lights out in Wolford, Texas. Lots of them already up out there. Looks really pretty.
All right, so Andrews ready to kick off. Looks like we're going to go another high pooch kick. Let's see what we do. Dalen Jeffcoats is ready, and there's a little pooch kick, and they're coming up. It's going to bounce, and he's going to take it. It's going to be number 21, and he's going to get out. That could have been dangerous, but he's going to get out to their 45.
He got a good bounce.
Excuse me, that's 23 for Canyon Randall. He's going to get out to the 45-yard line of Canyon.
Yeah, he got that ball bounced right into his hands. That could have been bad for him. It could have bounced any which way.
It was a pooch kick down to about the 35. He comes running up, and it literally bounced right up to him. Could have been a disaster, but they turned that into a positive for Canyon, so they'll take over at their own 45-yard line. Canyon's going to come out, 1 receiver up top. They got 2 bunched down to the bottom with a sniffer and running back in the backfield beside the quarterback in the shotgun. All right, he's going to take the snap. He's going to give it right at the middle of 21. He's got some room.
Good
But he
tackle.
runs right into, that's going to be Grant Fitzgerald, going to bring him down after a gain of about 5.
Yeah, it looks like we kind of moved some guys out to the outside preparing for that jet sweep of some sort, and then they ran it right behind us in the middle. Grant Fitzgerald made a good tackle.
All right, big 2nd down and 5 for Randall. They got 2 receivers up top, 88 in the slot, 1 receiver down to the bottom, running back beside the quarterback. They're going to take the snap. Quarterback's rolling up top. He's looking. He's going to throw it out.
And it's incomplete.
It's going to be too high. He had a receiver past the sticks by the sideline wide open, and he just overthrows them. And the receiver tried to stay inbounds and go up and get it, but it was about a yard or 2 too high.
Looked like the defense was confused a little bit.
Yeah, he was open.
Nobody was on the slot guy on the top.
So that's going to be Rocky Stevens now coming in at the safety position. Let's see what Randall does here. They're going to go tight formation. 2 receivers tight to the bottom, 1 tight up top with a sniffer. And they're going to give it to the running back, and he's going to be caught into the backfield, but he's going to power forward.
Oh, nope, they mark him down
for a gain of 3.
A yard short.
So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 1 for Canyon. Good run. We got him in the backfield, and he carried the ball for about an extra 3 yards there, so good run.
Looked like we were bringing all kinds of people
That
around
4th
both
down?
sides on the outside.
It's the 4th down and 1.
4th down and 1 for the Mustangs.
Randall has the ball at the Andrews 46-yard line.
This could be a game changer right here.
Randall going everybody in tight. And quarterback's going to toss it out.
And we're back there.
Backfield, 4th down stop. Mustangs will take over at the Randall
Can't see the
49-yard
numbers. Who
line.
was that?
That's going to be Brady Kelly and
Brady
Zach
Kelly.
Cabrera.
We were ready for that one. They had it picked from the start.
They had 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom in tight. They try to turn and pitch it to 21 to get outside, and we actually had a blitz up top, a double blitzer with Cabrera and Kelly. They can only block one of them. Kelly breaks free, makes the tackle for about a 5-yard loss. Mustangs will take over
That's
here.
a big play by your Andrews Mustangs defense, guys. Big play.
Andrews has a chance to march down the field and take the lead going into halftime because Randal does get the ball in the second half.
Yep.
All right, so Andrews comes out here at the Randal 49 I formation. And there's going to be a give on a trap right up the middle to Merck Size. He's going to pick up around 8 on the play.
8 yard. Nice job. Broke a tackle.
Got to be careful not to strip our own guy. Trying to help him move forward. I've seen that a couple of times this year.
So right there, I formation, it looks like the sweep play. We turn like we're going to pitch it. We give it to the fullback on a trap right up the middle, about 1 block away from that going all the way to the house. So now a big 2nd down and 2 for the Mustangs. They're going to give it right up the middle. And he breaks the tackle. He's going to break it. He's going to get to the outside and pick up around 12 on the carry.
21 yards on 2 plays for the senior Merck Size. Nice job.
It's first down, Mike.
That's a Sewell of Andrews first down.
I knew you brought me for a reason.
That's right.
It wasn't for rules.
All right, so Andrews has a big 1st down and 10 at the Randal 32-yard line. Andrews driving. There's 4:27 left here in the 2nd quarter. Andrews down 14-12. Andrews with the big 4th down stop a couple of plays ago, now driving the ball. Power I formation, and they're going to pitch it out to the Bose. He's
he gets it, bobbles it, but
and now he's going to make a move. He stiff arms another man. He's going to be knocked out, and we got a late flag coming in from the back. Usually in the realm of holding. Let's see.
I thought we were going to get away with a block in the back.
I saw that one too, but I didn't know if maybe he just turned on him while he was blocking him. It was a kind of tight play, but we're definitely going to be.
Call.
Yep.
It's going to be a block in the back on Andrews.
From the previous spot.
So instead of a gain of about 6 yards there, that's going to move Andrews back 15 yards, so that's going to be a 1st and 25. And they're at the Randal 43-yard line, 4:03 left here in the 2nd quarter. All right, we're Andrews bringing in the play from the sideline. Mustangs playing lights out tonight, folks. It's one of the best teams we've played all year right here. Andrews comes out. And there's going to be a trap to DeBose up the middle and a gain of about 2. Now, that was a formation and a trap that I have not seen yet. And I have not seen that one yet. So that was a new wrinkle, but only a gain of 2 yards there. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 23 for the Mustangs. They have the ball at the Randal 41-yard line. All right, Andrews comes out I formation. And play action pass. Quarterback's rolling. He's looking. He's going to chunk it deep down the field to DeBose. And it's knocked up in the air,
and
incomplete.
DeBose did a good job of getting rid of that. We do have a couple guys open underneath that, but he had some pressure in his face and just chunked it up.
He threw it up down the field to about their 20-yard line, and
he
it
got
was
hit pretty
underthrown.
good, too. I wish I'd have seen that because I bet we've been called for that.
They had a chance for the interception. DeBose comes back and actually has to play DB on that one. So now you got 3rd down and 23. Andrews with the ball at the Randal 41-yard line. Let's see what Andrews decides to do here. The one thing about running offense is those 15-yard block in the backs really put you way back behind the sticks.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of play calls in our tool bag for
all right, Jay Sean in motion. It's going to be a reverse, triple reverse pass. Down, you got a man open. It's all right, so here we go, folks. Andrews completed the pass down to the 2-yard line. Right there, they run the counter to DeBose. He pitches it back to Covington. Covington pitches it back to the quarterback while Mian is streaking down the sideline. So Andrews has it 1st down and goal from, they're going to go ahead and mark it at the 3 is the official spot. Excellent play there. We used to call that the Fort Stockton special back in the day.
The annexation of Puerto Rico?
Yes, the annexation of Puerto Rico. Actually, I think we could have actually scored on that one if he'd have put a little more on that throw.
Yep,
He
yep.
had to slow up just a little bit.
All right, I formation. Andrews tosses
Give
it
it
to
back to Leon, and he's going to get in the end zone.
Mustang!
Yes, sir.
That's a Soul of Andrews touchdown! Right there, I formation. We sweep down to the bottom of the screen. Great blocking. Mion cuts back, runs over a man, and powers his way into the end zone for the Soul of Andrews touchdown.
What a great play call earlier. Man, taking advantage of their overreacting to our plays and just trying to get upfield. Use that against them. Do a little flea flicker and throw it. And now we're up 18-14.
And right now, Andrews going to line up regular formation. They're going to go for 2. Andrews up 18-14 with 3:09 left here in the second quarter. Andrews is going to come out, I formation once again, and it's another sweep to Mion, and he's going to get in for
They
the
cannot
two-point
stop
conversion. That I formation tonight to Mion. Mion's is playing. The Mustangs, the whole team's playing with their hair on fire.
Yes, they are. What a play. What an offensive drive back to 1st and 25, which is normally a nightmare for us, and to take it all the way down and score, what a great play by the Mustangs.
The Fort Stockton special, or you want to call it the annexation of Puerto Rico. I tell you what, great play calling, great coaching. The Mustangs are gelling at the right time. I tell you what, folks, Randal is the real deal, and the Mustangs right now, so far, a lot of ball game left to go, but Mustangs are playing really good football right now.
Yeah, be honest, we're out coaching them too.
So right now, Andrews with the lead 20-14, second quarter. There's still 3:09. So Randal does have a chance here.
What do you do with this kickoff right here? Same thing?
We busted 2 on the ground in front and had a chance to get both of them. To me, you stick with that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think you stick with the pooch kick.
Kick it around to 35. I like it to that other side.
I think you
towards
angle
their
it.
bench.
And just to
Angle
let
it to
everybody
either
know out
sideline.
there, Stephenville and Hereford, I have 7-7 in the third quarter.
Wow. Looks like we're going to kick it to
We're
the
going to
right.
kick it to the
All right,
home
so
side here.
looks like Jeff Coates is lined up for the poocher once again, and it is a small pooch kick, they fair catch.
Oh.
And they actually had a man run in front, almost knocked that ball out, but they're going to make the fair catch. And they got great field position.
I
They're gonna
probably
get
would
the
have
ball.
kicked it a little deeper. I don't know if they meant to do that or if he was just picking a spot on the field.
I think
Wish
if
he would have
drop
kicked it a little
in,
different.
Drop it in right behind that second line.
Yeah, he may have been trying to do that and just missed it.
So right there, Randall's going to take over at their own 44. 3:09 left here in the second quarter. Mustangs up 20-14.
Defense needs
got all-
a good stop right here.
Yeah, we need to do it again. Randall's got all 3 timeouts in 3 minutes. That's a ton of time for them.
So Randall's going to come out. They have a receiver way up top, split way up top, real high. You got 88 at tight end down here on the bottom and one receiver down here at the bottom.
2 tights, it looks like, yep.
Let's see what they do here. They're going to give it right up the middle to 21, and he's going to be
Oh,
brought
nice
down.
play by the defensive lineman.
Cabrera.
Is that Cabrera diving in there?
Cabrera got
Hey, I'll
in
tell you
there.
what, he's little, but I bet he's hard to block because you can't find him.
So that's going to be a gain of 2
Big
yards.
lineman's nightmare, the little bitty guy that's strong and tough and will put his nose somewhere.
So
Great play.
So Randall now has the ball at their own 46-yard line after a gain of 2. That's going to be second down and 8 for Randall. There's 2:41 clock ticking. They got 2 receivers up top, sniffer in the backfield, running back behind the quarterback in the pistol. He's going to throw it out on the screen.
We're there.
We have a man out there. Let's see if he can make the play. Chavez is there. They break a tackle. They break another
He
tackle.
can't break
And
tackles.
he broke 3 tackles. He's down the sideline. Touchdown, Randall.
Wow. Had him in the backfield.
They're going to throw it out to a screen pass to 88. And we had a defender out there, Chavez, got a hold of him. He broke the tackle. Then another safety come over. He runs through that tackle. And then a defensive lineman tries to get a hold of him. He breaks that tackle. And then 88's got a lot of speed. Once he gets to the sideline, it's to the house.
Just started pulling away from us.
Yeah.
So now that's 20-20, and there's still 2:21 left here till halftime.
We have 2 timeouts. We got time to go score as well.
So Randall lines up for the extra point here. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it's going to be good. So the Randall Raiders quickly, in about 3 plays, go right down the field and score on the Mustangs to retake the lead, 21-20. And this is it's one of those games we had talked about all week. If Andrews is going to win this game, they're going to have to score a lot of points
Yep.
tonight. So now we got the one stop that we needed here in the first half. And so when it looks forward to the second half, we're going to need another 1 to 2 stops.
Yeah, and the 2 big plays we've had them. We just hadn't brought them down. Make a few adjustments there. Most of their stuff has been short. We can bring that guy down. We just got to break down and tackle a little better next time.
All right, so Randall takes back the lead 21-20. 2:21 left here in the second quarter. Randall getting ready to kick off. They're kicking off from the south to the north. We got Brady Kelly back, Raider Harvey. It's going to be Jay Sean DeBose. Bruce is in the middle of the field. Every once in a while, depending on the kick, we might do a starburst action. Haven't seen it yet tonight.
They're definitely not going to kick it to the right, but I don't know if I'd kick it to Raider if I was them either. He's already got 2 big returns on him.
All right, so here comes the kick. They're going to kick this one deep, and it's going to go out of the end zone for a touchback. Andrews will take over at the 25-yard line to start this next drive. And Andrews tonight has pulled out all the stops. They're playing good. They're playing hard.
They are.
We've actually seen a couple of plays that we have not seen all year. And great.
Playoff football. Love it.
Double reverse pass, flea flicker, annexation to Puerto Rico.
That's right. Greatest play of all time.
Now what I'd like to see here is there's 2:21 with 2 timeouts. I'd like to see
pull out a little NASCAR maybe?
Well, I'd like to see a drive on the ground, and then if you get in striking territory, then you might try to get you a shot. I formation, they're going to give it to the fullback up the middle. They're still rolling. It looks like he's going to pick up around 3 on the trap play to Merck Size. That's going to move the ball out.
They got some big old boys down there, don't they?
They do. Randall's got some big boys.
Hands off to number 30, Jacob Avalos.
They got big number 64, number 72.
Defended on the play by number 59.
I'm going to say all 3 gentlemen are over 6 foot, and I'm going to say all 3 gentlemen are over 270 pounds.
Yeah, big
So,
boys.
yeah, they got some big guys.
Now they're bringing back the 7-man line.
Yep, so now they're back in the 7-man line this time. Andrews I formation. And there's that sweet play.
And there's
we've
lots
got
of
some
room.
blockers to the outside. Mion's going to get outside and knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Or excuse me, they're going to mark him down at the 39.
And that's a
That'll
first
be,
down. That play is, they can't stop it. They haven't made an adjustment yet to that play yet.
Gain of about 10. So now, and that stops the clock with 1:36.
We still have 2 timeouts.
So Andrews.
That's what you want to see is the difference between going for the touchdown and just trying to get out of here without a mistake. So now it looks like we're going to be going for the touchdown.
All right, so Andrews will have the ball at their own 39-yard line, and it's going to be a first down and 10. 1:36 left here till halftime. Randall in the lead 21-20. Andrews breaking the huddle, coming out, I formation once again. And they're going to give it to DeBose on the counter.
Oh, they were ready.
And
Yeah.
we keep trying to, every once in a while, go back to that counter, faking the sweep, but they're all
Got to
over
keep them
DeBose.
honest.
They're all keying on
Timeout.
DeBose tonight. So Andrews will go ahead and call a timeout after a loss of about 2 on the play. And coaches will talk it over here with 1:25 left.
Randall called that one.
Oh, Randall called
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Maybe they want to score again. They do have all 3 of theirs, so.
Not anymore.
I'm comic relief, not you, Brant. That's my line.
So while we got this timeout, we'll let everybody know that's listening out there. We appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that's listening. If you want to give anybody a shout out or anything, leave us a comment in the comment section. Also, tonight's game is brought to you by Sewell of Andrews. Tonight's game is brought to you by Sewell of Andrews. We appreciate everything that Sewell does for the Andrews community and Andrews athletics. All right, so Andrews now coming out of the Randall timeout. It's going to be second down, and it looks like 12. Andrews has the ball at their own 37. Let's see what Andrews dials up here, see what they have in their bag of tricks here.
Randall's going to stay in that 7-4.
So I formation, they're still in the 7-man front. Toss to Mion. He's going to cut it back. He's still powered.
Right.
Ball's
Oh,
out on the ground.
Oh, they got him down?
and
calling him
they're
down.
going to mark him down.
All right, it's a gain of
After-
5 on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Wow, gain of 5. Ball
Another
squirts
timeout by
out,
Randall.
and the official calls him down. It's hard to tell from up
Yeah.
here. because there was a lot of guys on top of
I
him.
agree with it. I think that was the good call.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
All right, so Randall's going to go ahead and use another timeout. They want to get the ball back, and very confident with their offense, and they should be. They have moved the ball tonight when they've had it with ease, except for the one drive where we got the 4th down stop.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Mustangs. We've got a timeout onto the field. Canyon now has 1 timeout left. Andrews still with 2.
But if we can get this first down right here, that gives us an extra, 45 seconds and 2 timeouts that they've called for. So let's see what the Mustangs got right here.
All right, Braden Williams into the game at the tight end spot for the Mustangs. The other big tight end bringing in the plays, Kyle Covington. So big 3rd down and 8 for the Mustangs at their own 41-yard line. 1:13 left here till half. Andrews comes out. Let's see what they do. There's going to be a give to me on a counter. Nowhere to go. Big 72 gets in the backfield, brings them down for a loss of 2.
That's a big
Randall's going to
boy.
call a timeout to stop the clock with 1:07. And that was Massengale on the tackle.
Massengill, yeah.
Timeout. Randall. Last of the half.
All right, so Andrews going to have to send out their punt team here, and we need one of those big punts by Mr. Jeff Coates here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a nice big punt right here. Fair catch or something like that.
Nice and high, muff it, get down there, recover it.
I like that too.
Perfect world.
So Andrews will be
Y'all remember
punting.
what happened last time we punted?
So we'll be punting from our own 39-yard line. Randall now coming back onto the field after their 3rd and final timeout. They want to get the ball back with a little time. 1:07 on the clock. Number 8 for Randall's back to receive, and he's all the way back to the 20. All right, high snap. Jeff Coates is barely going to get it off. Good kick.
Roll, baby, roll.
Good roll for the Mustangs.
Let it roll. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
All right, so the ball's going to be downed at the Randall 15-yard line. So Randall will take over with 56 seconds
15.
left. See if they can
Yeah, that couldn't have worked out any better.
they can go
the bad-
85 yards in 56 seconds.
Down to no timeouts, but if they're going to throw the ball around, then that's probably what they're going to do. Hopefully we're ready for that. We need to get some pressure on the quarterback, see if we can give him some
Just got to
busy
disrupt
feet
that
back
backfield.
there. Yeah.
I tell you what I would watch right here is that that play action to 21 and hitting 88 on the
Over
wheel
the
route,
top.
He's
or
in the
maybe the
slot up
deep
top.
post.
Yeah,
I did
there's-
see that on film. They
They're
like
set
that
up
deep
for the
post.
They're
in this
set up for that wheel
formation.
wrap on the top.
So you got 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom, quarterback in the backfield, running back to the right of the quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. They're going to throw it out quickly. Wide receiver screen to number 2, and he's going to be drug out of bounds. And there it looks like I bet we get a face mask.
Yeah.
He's going to be knocked out after about 2 yards by Raider Harvey.
15-yarders.
And it
Yep.
looks like
I think that's one of those you don't know what else to do but just grab a hold
Yeah.
of something. And
all right, now Jayshawn DeBose coming in now on the defensive end. Yep, personal foul. Face mask.
Defense, number 2. 15
All right,
yards,
so that's going to be a
timeout.
15-yard face mask penalty. We're going to give them a free 15 yards. That's going to move them out to their own 33, or actually 32.5-yard line.
They've got some good skill positions, but they're not throwing the ball down the field. So if we can bring them down, make some tackles, and I think we're going to be okay.
So Randall comes out, 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. Let's see what they do here. Running back in the backfield with the quarterback. He takes the snap. Quarterback's looking deep down the field. He's got pressure, but he's going to escape and get to the outside. He's got a lot of room. He's going to run it and run out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So he's going to scramble there for about 11 yards and get out of bounds with 42 seconds left. So Randall's now has the ball on their own 46-yard line after a scramble by the quarterback, a gain of 11. There's still 42 seconds left. Randall with no timeouts. Randall in the lead 21-20, trying to get some points on the board before half.
Gotta
Same
keep
formation.
him in the pocket.
All right, quarterback's going to roll up top. He's looking quickly. It's
Tip,
batted
tip.
off the ground.
Nice job by Colton Stewart to tip that ball at the line of scrimmage.
Right there, they just do a quick out to the receiver. The quarterback rolls up top after taking it from the shotgun, and Colton Stewart gets his big paws up, and he's going to knock it down. and almost got the pick on that.
Yeah, yeah.
From up here, it looked like it was right in his lap.
That would have been a game changer right there.
So that's going to stop the clock at 38 seconds. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10 for Randall. They have the ball at their 46. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. Quarterback with the shotgun, running back beside him. And they're going to give it right up the middle on a running play to number 21. He's going to try to get to the outside. He's got tons of room. He's going to get to the corner, and he's going to be drugged down out of bounds at about the 28-yard line, a gain of about 20 on the play. And now one thing I did see up top there, Raider Harvey was in great position. They had a hold on him, wasn't called, but sometimes that happens. So now Randall's going to be all the way down to the Mustang 29-yard line.
29 seconds left.
And on the 29 with 29 seconds. All right, Randall comes out, tight formation. Guy in motion, they're going to give it to 88 on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it. He gets to the outside, and he
comes
falls
down
down.
inbound.
Inbounds. So the clock is running. They're down to about the 21-yard line. Randall's trying to hurry up. Clock is ticking, 16, 15. Quarterback's going to spike it down on the ground to stop the clock.
Was his knee down when he did that?
Nah, I think his knee was off the
Oh,
ground.
that would have been funny.
It was an awkward position he was standing in when he received the snap.
Now the official's talking it over with the quarterback.
I think it's because he held onto the ball for a second and then threw it down with both hands.
Huh.
So there's
I've never seen that before.
That's more of a fumble, not a pass.
So 3rd down and 2 from the 21-yard line, 12 seconds left. Randall has 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Quarterback's going to take the snap. He's looking back. He throws it deep in the corner, and it's going to be, he's going to drop it. Great coverage by Raider Harvey.
Yeah, he threw that where only his guy could catch, but Raider was all over.
As soon as his hands hit it, Raider gave him a good push and kept him from bringing that in.
7 seconds. They're going to go for a field goal right here, looks like.
So Randall's going to line up. They're going to attempt that'll be a 38-yard field goal attempt.
He was around there in pregame, wasn't he, Chase?
Kicker looks pretty solid.
he was hitting them from around there in pregame. So Randall lines up for the field goal attempt. Snap is back.
Oh,
snap!
And
no
it's no good.
No good. And
snap.
right there's a bad snap, low to the ground. They had trouble setting it up. Low line drive kick. It wasn't even close.
And they're going to run the time off, and
so we're going to go into halftime. Randall up 21-20 over Andrews. Good ball game. If you're listening live tonight, we appreciate you. We're going to leave our microphones and turn them on so you can hear the mighty Mustang Band at halftime. Thank you, folks.
We'll be
back in a little while.
Good evening, Raider fans. Let's welcome to the field your area champs in state qualifying, Randal High School Band. Under the direction of drum major Lizzie Page, and for your listening pleasure, the band will play Land of a Thousand Dancers and Seven Nation Army. Raider fans, get on your feet for the Randall High School fight song. The Randall Band would like to thank everyone for their ongoing support during this marching season. We couldn't do it without you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Andrews ISD proudly presents the 2024 Mighty Mustang Band. Please direct your attention to the center of the field as our Mighty Mustang Band performs an exciting program of Shout It Out, How Far We've Come, and Jingle Bell Rock. The band is under the direction of drum majors Anissa Arroyo, Michaela Morrison, and Shelby Westerman. Color guard captains Vincent Porras, Rachel Beatty, and Isa Tax. Drumline captain Luis Luna. Front ensemble captain Jackson Ortiz and Alicia Medlin. The band directors are Joyce Pays, Tiana Hare, Aaron Myers, Jimmy Punzo, and A.K. Holmes. Please enjoy tonight's halftime performance. gentlemen, your 2024 Mighty Mustang Band. The band would like to thank all the band boosters and administration support for this year's season. Thank you for making it a great year. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Mighty Mustang Band.
Hello, everybody.
All right, everybody out there, we're back. There's about 4:40 left until the second half, and we're going to go ahead and recap that first half, give out some stats, and kind of talk about some things. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and pull them up. So, team stats. First downs, Andrews with 14 first downs to Randall's 10. Andrews rushing 36 carries for 132 yards. Randall 20 carries for 218.
Wow.
We're averaging 3.7 yards per rush. They're averaging 10.9. Passing, Andrews is 2 for 3 for 98 yards. And Randall is 2 for 8 for 54 yards. Total plays, Andrews 39 total plays for 230. Randall 27 plays for 290. Average yards per play, Andrews at 5.9, Randall at 10.7. Third down conversions, Andrews 5 for 8, and Canyon Randall 1 for 4. On fourth down conversions, Randall is 0 for 1, and it has Andrews at 0 for 2. Individual stats, Cade Adams passing is 2 for 3 for 98 yards in the first half. Jay Sean DeBose with 1 catch for 60 yards. Leroy Millon with 1 catch for 38 yards. Rushing, Leroy Millon 16 carries for 57 yards. And let's see, Merck Size 9 carries for 43 yards. Cade Adams 1 carry for 4 yards on that touchdown. Or it was a 2-point conversion.
Yes.
I believe.
Yep.
And then Jay Sean DeBose has 7 carries for -1.
Wow.
They've really been keying on Jay Sean tonight. And every time we try to run those counters or runs to them, they just haven't scouted very well. And then on the other end, Randall's quarterback, it's got him, that's what I got here, 2 for 7 for 72 yards is what I have. But this does not also factor in those little jet sweeps where he tosses it out front.
He's calling those runs. That's a big deal. And they scored a long touchdown on one of those. You toss it forward, it is a pass.
The app that we have is actually factoring those in as runs. They should be passes, but anyway. And number 21 for Randall has 12 carries for a 101 in the first half. So Randall in the lead, 21-20. And really the difference in the first half, both teams scoring whenever they have the ball. The very first drive of the game, Andrews drove down and missed a field goal attempt.
28 yards.
Or right now it would be Andrews up 23-21. Both teams. Now Randall's kind of gone down the field at ease. They've got a lot of size. They have a lot of speed in the backfield also on the outside at their receivers. They kind of do a little bit of everything as far as kind of reminds me of our offense. Right before we ran the slot tee, we had the sniffer in the backfield with the receivers, would put a man in motion. The only difference was we ran a lot more zone reads with the quarterback. Not saying their quarterback can't.
He had one long run.
But I have seen him on film, and their quarterback can scoot when he needs to. Now Andrews is in the tunnel. The Andrews Mighty Mustang Band is all out there in the cheerleaders. Andrews about to come out for the second half with 55 seconds left here. And thing about these playoff games, this is the area round, do or die. I did get a score in the fourth quarter. I had Stephenville up 21-7 over Hereford.
Here comes the Mustangs.
And here comes your Andrews Mustangs. And for a lot of these guys, if you're seniors, if you lose, for most of them, your career's over with. And so far tonight in the first half, Andrews has laid it all on the line on the table. And just to give you an idea, earlier in the season, Andrews had a tough non-district schedule. And Andrews, one of the common opponents for the Andrews Mustangs and Canyon Randall was the Monahans Lobos, was one of the common opponents that they both had and they both played. And just to give you an idea, Randall beat Monahans 43-14, and Monahans defeated Andrews 21-10. But one thing is, Andrews had that really tough non-district schedule.
Yeah.
And then they had the bye week, and then the district started. Andrews has got a little bit of their swagger back.
That's
They've
right.
got 4 wins in a row.
Yeah, they're playing hard, playing their best football of the season when it counts.
And right now they're playing really disciplined football. I think in the first half, minus the one face mask penalty that didn't come back to hurt them late in the second quarter. And then we had the block in the back, but it was it was a hustle play.
Yeah, and we had one personal foul. Didn't look like much from where we were, but they did call personal foul and kind of a pile-up tackling situation. Yeah, those 3, they didn't really hurt us, but we got to keep it cleaner if we want to pull this game out. We got to keep it clean the rest of the game.
Yeah,
both teams looks like they put the ball on the ground. Both of them were called down on the play. So,
and you're going to see when you go into the locker room at halftime, Mike, you're going to see what kind of adjustments both teams make. We'll see what kind of adjustments Randal does to stop our offense. Also, I'm going to go ahead and call it now. Randal up 21-20. Andrews kicking to them to start. Andrews is going to have to get 2 stops in the second half.
I agree.
I'm going to say 2 stops is what it's going to take to have a chance to win the game.
And capitalize off of those 2 stops.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Going to have to come away with some points.
If you're
on
listening to
turnovers.
us live out there, we appreciate you. We thank you. Anybody want to get a shout out? Throw us something in the chat. We'll try to get something out.
Pooch kick.
Andrews goes with the pooch kick, and it's going to bounce, and it's
Just
going to
goes
go.
out of bounds, and we were almost underneath that ball. It went so high in the air.
Who was that? That was Winfrey. Was almost there, and the
Yeah.
ball actually bounced the opposite direction out of bounds.
So they're at the 43.
Yeah, those are so close to working so far. Maybe we'll get one, get a break, get a good bounce.
So they'll
Here
get
before
the
the game's
extra
over.
5 yards added on.
They'll take
And
5.
Randall's going to take over at their own, 43-yard line.
No, they
Oh,
should
they're going to
have-
make us. They're going to make us re-kick it, are they?
No, they're going to mark off the 5 from out of bounds spot.
Oh wow! So they're going to get the ball at the 48.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Randall will take over at their own 48-yard line. Great field position for them. All right, Randall comes out, 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom, Sniffer in the backfield. Sniffer now is moving to the top side. Quarterback's waiting. He's going to take the snap. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it out to the Sniffer in the flat. He's got plenty of room. Blockers out in front, and the Sniffer's down the sideline, and he's going to be drugged down at about the 4-yard line. And just a simple play. Sniffer's the fullback, and they're going to fake it to the running back. Sniffer goes right out in the flat. Nobody there to guard him. Quarterback fakes it, just throws it out there to him.
Yeah, they threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage so the receiver could block before the pass was thrown, and he blocked our one guy that should have been covering him. And
so now Randall first down and go from the 4. They're going to run it straight up the middle for a gain of 2. That's going to move the ball down. Well, let's see. That's going to move it down to the Andrews. They're going to mark it at the 3-yard line, so that'll be second down and goal from the 3 for the Randall Raiders. Moving quickly, kind of like what they've done all night long.
yeah, it hasn't taken them long to score when they have scored.
All right, so Randall lines up, real tight formation. Guy in motion. Quarterback's going to fake it, keep it right up the middle. He's just going to walk in easily.
Ooh, flag.
Oh, and
we
a
got
flag.
a late flag on the play in the area of holding.
Yep, and that lineman is staring like, what did I do?
Nope, it looks like it might be, let's see here. It might be offsides on the defense. Let's see what they call
No,
it.
it's thrown by the back judge.
That's thrown by the umpire there.
Umpire.
Yep, it's going to be a hold.
Nice. Good break for the Mustangs.
So right there, they run that jet sweep like a toss, and that quarterback faked it, ran up the middle, but they get a big holding call. That's going to move Randall back, second down and goal from their 13-yard line.
Lyman still complaining about that call.
Big break there for the Mustangs. See if we can
See,
capitalize.
yep. That's the kind of things we need to happen for us.
All right, Randall comes back out, second down and goal from the Andrews 13-yard line. Quarterback in the pistol, running back behind him. Sniffer now moving in motion. And they're going to give it. Nope, he's going to pull it out. RPO right over
And
the
he
middle.
dropped it. Looks like Raider may have gotten a hand. It was in his hands up high, and looked like Raider may have got a hand on it and pushed it out.
So right there, they run it's a RPO. They run a slant. 2 is open. Raider's on his hip, and right when he catches it, Raider knocks the ball out, scrapes it out, incomplete. That's going to be a 3rd down and goal coming up for Randall
Yeah, big
at
play.
the Andrews 13. Great play there, Raider Harvey.
Need to hold them to a field goal
All
right
right, they
here.
come out,
Yep.
2 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top with the tight end. Quarterback's waiting to get the snap. He gets the snap. He fakes it. He's got some pressure. He's rolling out. He's going to throw it over the middle, man. Wide open. Touchdown,
Wide
Randall. And it looks like that is going to be
Yeah,
number.
they had a running back lined up on a linebacker, and he ran right by him.
I think that's going to be the sniffer. That's going to be Braken Melton, number 9 for Canyon.
Yeah, he had pretty much all the yards in that drive right there.
So now that is Randall after the score. They're lining up their kicker, Jacob Avalos, sophomore kicker. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up. It looks good. So now Randall's going to take the lead 28-20. Randall goes right down the field with ease and scores once again.
Well,
And now we have a roster up here.
yeah,
We got a hold
That was
of
a
a
good find
roster.
at halftime there.
yeah.
Mike, our IT guy, who's pulling some magical strings on the computer, got us a roster. All right, so Randall takes the lead 28-20. We're here in the 3rd quarter. They come out. They ended up taking over at their own 48-yard line. They drive down the field in 2 or 3 plays, score. They go up 28-0. Very imperative here. Now Mustangs back to receive, and you got Brady Kelly, Raider Harvey, you got Jay Sean DeBose, and John Bruce in the middle of the field. Haven't seen the Starburst yet tonight.
No, they're kicking it either over our head or to the side where we can't do it. But we've had some good returns. So
They've had a bunch of squib kicks and a deep one. Let's see what they decide to do with the wind. They're going to kick it deep.
we're going to
And it's
return
going to
this
go
one.
to Kelly at the 5, and he's going to hand it to
There
Bruce.
it is.
And there it is, given to DeBose on the Starburst, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 20. They had that sniffed out, and kind of all year, every time we've run it, every time we've handed it to DeBose.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we might try, maybe they'll give it to someone else next time. So Andrews is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Randall in the lead 28-20 here in the 3rd quarter. 11:01 left on the clock. If you're out there listening, we appreciate you listening live. Give us a shout out. Game tonight brought to you by Soul of Andrews. Soul of Andrews bringing you the action.
All right, we got to do what we do here.
So Randall now back out in
5
the 3-4.
at a time.
I formation. There's going to be a toss sweep to Mian. He's going to cut it to the middle of the field,
Cuts it inside, gets 4.
and it's going to be a pickup of 4 on the carry. That's going to move the ball out to the 24-yard line.
I will tell you, the spotting is way different this week than it was last week. They gave that 3 many times last week.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Mustangs. Kyle Covington bringing in the play. See what Andrews does here. Give to the fullback on a trap up the middle. Not much room.
Not much there. He got a couple.
He's going to pick up 2 yards on the carry.
Merck size on the carry.
All right, that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4 for the Mustangs. Backed up on their own 26-yard line. Very imperative we get a drive going here.
Yeah,
In this type of game, you don't want to get down 2 scores to Canyon. You got to score with them. Andrews comes out, big 3rd down and 4. Jay Sean in motion, they give it to him. He's met in the backfield, and he's just brought down with the loss
Literally
of 1 yard.
came in no untouched.
Those little plays to the boast, those little counter plays, and those little things
That's a
like
quick
that.
hitter, too. He went straight through a gap, untouched, and ran into Jay Sean.
Those just have not been there tonight.
They are just all over Jay Sean tonight.
So now Andrews lines up for the punt back at their own 25-yard line. Randall with 2 men back. Number 23 for Randall is back to return. That's going to be Braken Ireland.
Another high snap.
Snap. Jeff
Oh,
Coates,
there you go, coming right!
Fake punt. Jeff Coates running down the sideline. They knock him out right at about the 48-yard line. A gain of about 25. Right there, Jeff Coates takes the snap. He looks to his left. There's nobody
there.
They're in man-to-man defense with 2 returners back, and he
Big
just takes
play.
off.
That worked out great for
Big
that high
play.
snap.
And Jeff Coates is an inside linebacker, and he's about 6'3", but he runs about a 4.6 flat 40, so he
Yeah.
can move.
Yeah, he looked good running down the field right there.
So now
All right,
Andrews,
another break. Let's see if we can take advantage of it right here.
they're at their own 48 now, close to the 50-yard line. Andrews comes out, big first down at 10, I formation. And there's going to be a give to Mion, straight lead right up the middle. And let's look at the spot there.
Yep, gonna give him
Uh,
4.
Getting across to the 49.
And they're going to mark him. They're going to give him 3. So he does cross the 50 to the 49 of Canyon Randall. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Mustangs.
28-49 left in this third quarter. Mustangs driving inside Canyon Randall territory.
And there's going to be a run with the quarterback on a
Nice
counter.
keeper.
Oh.
And Adams up the middle. He's still going down the
All
field.
right.
He's going to pick up around 15 on the carry. And they fake that counter, and the quarterback just keeps it. When he spins around, he looks in the middle of the field.
There ain't
and it's
nobody
just
there.
Wide open. And he runs for
I'll
about 15.
take that very much. Thank you very much.
And that's a Sewell of Andrews' first
First down.
Sure is.
8:26.
Where were you on that one, Brant?
Man, they get tired of listening to me remind y'all to do it if I did it every one.
Good point.
So Andrews now comes out first down and 10
We're better
at
when the
Randall
video's up.
38.
You're better when I'm not here.
And there's going to be a straight give to the fullback. He cuts it back, cuts to the grain. He's still going, and he's going to pick
Nice
up
tough
7
run.
Good
on
yardage.
first down. That's going to move the ball down to the Randall 32-yard line. 8 minutes left, clock ticking. Andrews down 28-20 here in the third quarter. Andrews driving. Big fake punt on this drive.
Big fake punt. And you know, it crossed my mind, but I was like, it's too early. But man, it opened up like the Red Sea.
Yeah, it did.
Andrews pulling out all the stops tonight with a double reverse pass, fake punt. Performing well. Here we go. 2nd down and 4. Give on a trap. Mark Siles is taking it. He's on the down. He's in there. Touchdown! Andrews Mustangs. Mark Siles with a trap up the middle. He breaks it for about 32 yards on the carry. He broke a tackle from a man. He did a spin move, and then he breaks another tackle at the 1. He gets in there. Now it's 28-26. Andrews is going to get in the huddle. They're going to go for 2, see if they can tie this game up.
Looking to tie the game up right here. See what
And
we
it took
got.
so long to call that a touchdown, I wasn't sure they were going to give it to him.
Yeah, it looked like he put his hand down, but I didn't see any other body part. They were making sure they got it right.
So Andrews lines up now. They're going for 2. I formation. And there's going to be that toss to Mion. He cuts it back.
Come on.
And let's see if
He
he's
should be in. Yeah. There we go. He fell down on another player and rolled into the end zone. Mustangs tie it up.
So right there, they run that inside sweep to Mion. He actually fell on top of a Randall Raider player and rolled in. And luckily, we have great officials out there with great eyeballs make the call. So now that's going to tie
That's
the game
reminiscent
up.
of a Brant Ferguson call.
And I
Good
can tell
eyes.
you what, Mustangs as a whole has played great tonight. And Mr. Mion and Mark Size are what we used to call playing their tails off tonight. So 28-28.
Yeah, and you know, they had to. They have taken Jay Sean out of this game, which most teams are going to try to do. Not
Everybody else is just going to have to step up. In the
Yeah,
backfield.
everybody else has to step up, and they have tonight.
They've
Even
done a good
Cade
job.
Adams with some great quarterback runs, a couple great passes. You got to pick it up when they take Jay Sean out of the game, which people are going to try to do every time.
Yep.
It's really hard to do, but they're doing a good job of it tonight. But the rest of the team's stepping up for it. Now we need to get a stop. We need one of them 2 stops on defense right here.
Well, you
Our
know,
offense hasn't been stopped
as
today.
quick as they've been scoring, might be just good just to go for the onside kick. Why not? All right, Andrews lines up for the kickoff, 28-28. Here comes Jeff Coates, and it's a high pooch kick. They're going to
try
field it, and he's got some room.
Ball
And
comes out. Ball comes out.
And it
Oh,
looks
he
like
hungs on to it. Oh,
that's number 23,
he bobbled that, and it almost fell into our hands. ladies
Brecken
and gentlemen.
Ireland. I don't have if he's what classification he is, but that's who that was on the return. And when he got hit, the ball popped up in the air and went right back to him. But once again, okay, offsides on Andrews. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
Randall's going to get the ball at Let's see where they mark it. That's going to be at the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. So now Randall comes out, one wide receiver way up top. And they got two receivers down to the bottom, quarterback in the pistol with the running back behind him. Sniffer now comes in motion, number 9 in the backfield. And snap back, they're going to give to the running back, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 5.
They are always falling forward. Always falling forward. The running back's always falling forward.
Good play there coming off the backside edge, chasing it down from behind, and that was Colton Stewart.
Yeah, that was a good play.
If Colton does not get
like
in there from behind, he might have some more room.
They're bringing
on
some
that.
stunts to the weak side every time, almost every time. So
now
see if they change that
traditional
up.
spread, 2nd down and 5, 2 receivers up top. Now they're shifting. They're coming in real tight. Here we go,
Sweep
man in
around
motion.
the
They're going to
outside.
give it
Knew
to
that was
88 once again, and
good hit.
Grant Fitzgerald comes up and makes the
Nice
stop
tackle.
after
they mark
a
him
gain of
short.
4. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1 for Randall, and that's going to move the ball down to the Andrews 37-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down and 1 for Randall. 6:27 here in the 3rd quarter. Game tied 28-28. Randall comes back out again. You got a tight end and receiver up top, 2 receivers to the bottom. Man coming in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it right up the middle.
Oh, there are all kinds of holding right up in the
And
middle, but they did not
He's
call
going to get the 1st down. He's going to pick up around 5. That'll move the sticks. That'll move it down to the Andrews 31-yard line.
Like we had a defensive lineman right there ready to make a tackle, and they were pulling his jersey from behind.
So that's going to be a big 1st down and 10 for the Randall Raiders on the Andrews 31-yard line. They come back out. Quarterback in the shotgun. You have a tight end to the bottom with 2 receivers, 1 up top. Here comes the man in motion once again. They're going to give it out here on the jet sweep. He's going to cut it back. And great tackle there by Grant Fitzgerald. If not, that's number 2 for Canyon Randall. Probably would have been taking it to the house. That's Colin Miller, number 2 senior wide receiver and cornerback, 6'1", 165 for Canyon Randall. And Randall now 2nd down and 4. They have the ball on the Andrews 25. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. And they're going to give it to 21. And he's still fighting forward, still going. And he's going to get the 1st down. That'll move the sticks. He's going to pick up around 4.5.
Yes. Pulled guard and tackle around that time, leading the way, and we still kind of had a chance at him in the backfield. And he falls forward
That
for about
backside
5.
linebacker shooting off the edge, and he's barely missing him.
Yep.
Maybe go a little bit tighter down the line, but we'll see. It's hard when that quarterback has he can keep it.
He could keep it, yeah, because he will do it.
All right, so Randall comes out, big 1st down and 10 at the Andrews 21-yard line. Tight formation. See what they do. And they're going to give it to 21 on the outside. He's got blocking out there. And he breaks the tackle. And he's going to pick up 12 on the carry. He's going to move it down to about the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal, Randall at the Andrews 10 with 4:50 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Game tied 28-28.
They're really doing a good job blocking us on the edge, play side.
Now Randall comes out, 1 receiver up top, 2 down at the bottom. Sniffer in the backfield, quarterback in the pistol with the running back behind him. Sniffer moves right in behind the guard and center, and it's power play. 21's wide open, touchdown.
Just walked right in.
Nobody touched him.
We brought some A-gap pressure, looks like, and he took it on the outside. They blocked us down. He took it outside the tackle, and nobody else was there.
So Randall now retakes the lead, 34-28.
A lot of smack talking going down on the field.
We got it so far a slobber knocker here in Wolford, Texas.
Great game. Great game.
And the extra point is good for Randall. That's going to move the lead. Randall 35, Andrews 28, 4:46 left here in the 3rd quarter. And while both teams are getting ready to kick off return here, we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor, which is Sewell of Andrews. We appreciate everything that Sewell of Andrews does for the community and for Andrews Athletics. If you're out there listening tonight, we appreciate you. Got a score update now. We got Stephenville final over Hereford, 35-7.
Wow. One quarter.
If anybody really cares, Monahan's is getting spanked by Graham 63-0 in the third.
Third quarter.
Yeah, I got a deal at halftime on that where they said Graham had 330 yards of total offense at the half, and Monahan's had -11.
Number 45,
But Graham they'll have him a chance to make a big run this year. They're very stout. All right, 35-28. Randal lining up to kick off here. Their kicker tonight has done an excellent job. It's a sophomore, Jacob Avilos, and sophomore kicker for Randal. Here he goes, kicking once again. He's going to kick it deep. It's going to be caught at the 5-yard line by Brady Kelly. He's on the return,
run it.
and he's looking for a little bit of room. He cuts it back. He's going to be knocked down at the 20-yard line. Andrews will take over at their own 20.
Kelly on the return for the Mustangs.
We talked about all the fair catching that Andrews does on the way up here, and they've been trying to return every one of them tonight.
Yeah, they must have had a plan for that earlier in the year.
Well, and I think if you look at some of the stuff that we have run until district hit, we were kind of holding that back. And all right, so Andrew's going to take back over, down 35-28. 4:39 here in the third quarter.
Got 80 yards of turf.
This could be one of those drives that sucks the life out of the other team. Go down, put 7 up.
I formation. Andrews toss again to Mian, and he's going to pick up 3 yards on the carry.
He's definitely the workhorse tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, Mian has definitely been the workhorse tonight. He's going to go ahead and get a breather. He's limping off the field, and Jace Mendoza now is going to come into the game to replace him. Kyle Covington, the swing man, bringing in the play from the sideline. 4:14 clock ticking. Andrews comes back out, big 2nd down and 7. Power I formation, and they're going to give it to the fullback right up the middle. Merck Size, he's still going.
Push.
We got
Nice.
a scrum.
Easy.
He's going to pick up 5 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down and 2 for Andrews at their own 28-yard line. It's a big down right here. You got 2 downs to get 2 yards.
You know, we haven't really ran anything to the top to their sideline in a while. I wonder if we recognize one of their.
Well, it is the wide side of the field right now. So.
I know, but we keep running it to the small side of the field.
All right, Andrews comes out. There's the
how
blast
about
play to
up
the
the middle?
Bose.
And
he's
he gets
still
the
rolling
first down.
over a man.
All right.
He's going to pick up 4 to 5 on the carry. That'll move the sticks. That'll give the Andrews Mustangs a 1st down at their own 32. Clock still rolling. It's been a really fast game today.
Yeah, was it 9 o'clock? 8:56.
Heck, I hadn't even been watching the time.
You've been staring at your phone the whole time. You're not looking at the
Yeah,
time.
I'm not looking at the time.
All right, Andrews comes back out, 1st down and 10. Another blast play. Oh, is a fumble, I think, on the ground. And it looks like Randall's going to come up with it.
That's what we
Oh, they
couldn't
got him
have.
down. The
Oh, they're
official on
calling
our
him down.
sideline's got
Okay.
him down.
The
All
official
right.
is calling him down.
Ooh, I thought the ball came. Yeah, I think the ball came out.
We got lucky on that. They're going
Yeah.
to call Mian down after a gain of about 2. And we saw it live up here. The ball looked like it come out, but there was a lot of players around. So Andrews gets a huge break
Huge
right
break
there.
right there. Yeah.
So 2nd down and 8 for the Mustangs. They come out. Straight T formation. Another give to Mian on the straight lead once again. He's only going to pick up a yard. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. We haven't seen the straight T tonight. That's the first time.
First time.
And those, it looks like they have been prepared for that blast play.
Yeah.
Leroy Mellon on the carry for the Mustangs.
And the announcer here at the stadium calls him Millen instead of Mian. All right, so big 3rd down and 7 for the Mustangs. They have the ball at their own 35. Huge down right here for the Mustangs.
Need a big chunky yardage right here.
Here we go. It's going to be a toss play out to Merck Size.
No way.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be met maybe a 1-yard gain on the play. He's going to be driven back. So let's see where they mark it.
Defended on the play by number 33, Draven.
See how they're running everything to the short side of the field. They've got to have seen something at the top. I just don't understand it. Everything's coming this way.
So Andrews at their own 36, 4th down and about 6. So Andrews is going to line up to punt. Last time they had the big fake punt. Let's see what they do here. High snap, almost over Jeff Coates' head.
Nice
But
punt.
he gets the punt off.
Roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll.
And let's see.
Did it touch him? Nope.
And it looks like it did not touch. Their guy come up. The ball was rolling and barely gets out of the way. Andrews is going to down the punt at the Randal 12-yard line. So Randal will take over there at their own. Let's see where they end up officially marking it.
It's a dangerous game, jumping over the ball like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so they're going to mark it at the 13.
Yeah, that thing can bounce anywhere at any
Anywhere
time.
at any time.
Great punt there by Dalen Jeffcoats.
Yeah.
About 50 on the official. The ball was rolling. Their man tried to jump over it. It almost hit him. Andrews almost gets away with the break, but now this is where we need one of those stops we talked about. So Randal comes back out. They got a receiver up top, 2 to the bottom. Sniffer in the backfield with 1 running back. And there's a give to number 21. He's still running down the field, and great open field tackle by Colton
That's
Stewart.
what you talked about in the pregame, how he hides behind his lineman and then boop, pops out.
He did. He ran right into his back and then just kind of pushed him where he needed him.
Yep.
So that's still going to be a pickup of 3 for the running back there for Canyon Randal. And I think he had over 100 yards at halftime. That's
101, 12 for
Dylan
101.
Ray, senior running back, 5'9", 175 pounds.
He's a quick one.
All right, so they have a tight twin set down here with the sniffer down to the bottom, 1 receiver up top. Quarterback in the shotgun with the running back to the right. And he's going to give it again to Dylan Ray. He's running up the
Host
middle.
of Mustangs on him. Only gets 2 that time.
Pickup of 2. Great play by the Mustang defense. That's going to bring up a huge 3rd down and 5
Yeah, let's see if they let the clock run out on this one.
from their own 23-yard line. Andrews
stop.
could use a huge
stop.
And that's going to run out the 3rd quarter here. We're going to go
We're
ahead
gonna
and
get
run
some
out
time
the
to
3rd
think
quarter.
about it. See if we can draw up the perfect defense for it right here.
All right, if you're listening tonight, we appreciate you out there listening. And wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys. And Mike, down here at the bottom, we do have the score up. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Some people are just listening to it, not staring at the
At the screen.
at the screen the whole time.
Well, after 3 quarters of play, Randal in the lead 35-28. When we come out of this to start the 4th quarter, Randal will have the ball on a big 3rd down and 5 backed up in their end of the territory. Andrews really needs a huge stop here to stay in this ball game. It would be very detrimental if Andrews got down by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. So Andrews' defense over there talking it over with the coach, now coming back onto the field. Let's see here who that is. Trying to look at all the numbers here. We got an Andrews player that's out there on the field playing linebacker.
I think that's Juan Pablo.
but I don't have.
He's a sophomore.
I do not have him on my roster sheet.
I saw Zach holding on to his arm as he came out the field earlier.
Zach right now is playing safety, deep safety.
Oh, he sure is.
All right, so Randal comes out, 2 receivers up to the top. Here comes a receiver now. They're going to give it to a running back right up the middle. He's going to be brought down a yard short.
Are they going to
Well,
give it to
let's
him?
see.
No,
Yeah,
they put
they're
him
giving
on
it
the
to him.
stick.
And now they're going to go ahead and give it to him. And they're going to move the sticks.
That was close.
So big run there. That's going to move the sticks. First down and 10 for Randal. Andrews has them backed up at their own 28-yard line. Andrews desperately needs to come up with the stop.
Yeah, we got to stop them right here. They can't go up 2 scores.
Quarterback in the shotgun, 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. Quarterback's looking out here. He throws a wide receiver screen. And great open field tackle there by Chavez. And Brady Kelly absolutely got tackled out here
Yeah, he did.
by number 88. And no call by the officials. He literally got wrapped up, both hands around him. And the guy just basically form tackled him down to the ground. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for Randal. That moves the ball out to the Randal 33-yard line.
I've seen that a lot this year. They seem to give the the receivers a little bit more leeway when it comes to holding.
And here comes a power run to 21 right up the middle.
Right up the
Andrews with the stop.
Nice.
No gain on the
That's
play.
Juan Pablo.
So Juan Pablo.
I'm pretty sure that's who that is. If I'm wrong, you'll tell me. Number 56, guys. Or is that 66?
All right, and if you're listening out there and not looking at the screen, Randall up 35 to 28 here in the
56,
fourth quarter.
okay.
Andrews has Randall backed up at their own 33-yard line, 3rd down and
Another
5.
big down right here.
Andrews needing the huge stop here. Randall comes out, tied into the bottom with a sniffer. One receiver to the bottom. Here comes 88 in motion once again. And he's got tons of room, tons of blocking.
Oh.
He's down the sideline, in and out.
Oh, Raider almost
and
strips it.
He's going to be knocked out at the Andrews 35-yard line.
I saw all kinds of holding again. All kinds of holding. They are
Right
not
there,
calling
they put the man in motion. They give him on the jet sweep.
Grant's looking at me weird, but I saw it.
We were not aligned good, and I don't think a lot of holding would have really mattered on that play. We were just outnumbered to the bottom. He gets to the outside with ease.
Oh, Raider stuck a hand out when he went
Yeah,
by him
he
and
did.
hooked
He
his
loosed-
arm. He got the ball away from his body, but he just held on to it.
So big first down for Randall at the Andrews 35. Give up the middle. He's got some room. He's going to get about 5 yards on the carry. That's going to be Dylan Ray, number 21 for the Randall Raiders. I'm going to say he's probably sitting on about at least 150 yards rushing tonight so far. Randall looking over at the sideline to get the play. Andrews has played lights out tonight, folks.
Such a good game.
The last 2 weeks, Andrews has played with her hair on fire. Great game plan, great effort, great execution. 2 tight ends, and they're going to give it to the running back. He
we
cuts
run
it to
right
the middle of
by
the field.
him.
Oh,
He hurdles
hurdles
the
the guy.
man, loses his balance. He's
Oh
down
man,
to
we
the
had
19.
2 guys on him in the backfield and couldn't get a hand on him. He's a quick one.
Slipped when he came down from that hurdle.
Yeah.
That helped
Thank
a lot.
goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hurdled a man at about the 25-yard line. If he could have kept his feet, he would have waltzed in. But Andrews lives to fight another day now. But Randall knocking on the door down to the 19-yard line. They come out, 2 tight ends, one receiver.
Oh, we got to
up
get
top.
that guy off the field.
See if we okay.
Oh, timeout.
Andrews has to call timeout. We had a man running off the field trying to get off real close. Andrews go ahead and takes their first timeout. We're here in the fourth quarter, 9:13 left. Randall up 35 to 28, but they're knocking at the door of the Mustangs down to the 19. And here in the fourth quarter, it's pretty much been they're kind of lining up now. They got that 2 tight end formation with 2 receivers in the shotgun, and
Their big linemen are starting to take control of us.
Good news is these boys haven't quit yet.
Nope. Still a lot of time left, 9 minutes.
9:13 still left. Now coming out of the timeout, Randall will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Andrews 19-yard line. Let's see what they do, how they come out in their formation. So they got a tight end down to the bottom with the receiver, 2 receivers up top. Number 2 coming in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's got some blockers in room, and the quarterback's going to rumble down to about the 9-yard line. That'll be a first down, so now it's going to be 1st and goal for the Randall Raiders at the Andrews 9-yard line. 9:06 clock ticking.
That's funny. Look at the back jugs counting the people.
All right, 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. 1st and goal from the 9. The Randall Raiders come out, and we have movement in the backfield. It does not get called. They give it to 21. Colton Stewart.
Ball's out.
He almost. Colton Stewart come from
man,
the
we have
backside.
been
So close to stripping that ball all night.
2 or 3 times.
All right, so
It's pretty easy to
8:35.
count the defense when you got a guy sprinting off.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good tell sign.
That's
So that's going to be
Even
a
if you
gain
forget
of
at the
1.
back down, you're, oh, wait.
We got one running off. What happened?
Gain of 1 after all of that. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 8. Stewart almost gets the strip. All right, let's see what Randall does here. They're going to come out. Tight end up top with 1 receiver. They got a sniffer also up top. And they're just going to give it to 21 right up the middle. He's going to be met by Jeff Coates.
Jeff Coates. Our defensive line stuffed the hole, and Jeff Coates was waiting for him when he on the cutback.
So that's going to be 1 yard on the carry for Dylan Ray. Now that's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 7.
Brought pressure on the outside. Been doing that all night.
Yeah.
Dalen steps up.
Starting to
Fills
get
the
to
hole.
him.
Great play by Jeff Coates. And let's see. Randall's burning some time here off the clock, 14 seconds. Now let's see how they come out. They're going to have a tight end up top with a receiver.
I look for the quarterback keep right here.
Actually, 2 tight ends. That's that big set. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Now Randall doesn't like what they see. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout.
Well, they're about to have zeros on the play clock.
Oh, they let too much time run
So
down.
after the timeout, we're here in the 4th quarter. Randall's up 35-28. There's 7:19 left on the clock. Randall has the ball, 3rd down and goal from the 7-yard line. Now, guys, if you're Randall here and we've been watching them move the ball methodically down the field, what would you guys run right here if you were them?
I'm thinking some sort of quarterback keeper, fake something to the running back, keep it, fake the jet sweep, or the little sniffer toss out, the little sniffer screen pass that they throw. It's worked every time they've thrown it, so I can see one of those 3 things coming.
Brent, what do you think?
I think they'll run a little toss on the sweep or keep it with 21 right up the
receiver in
middle.
motion?
Yeah, receiver in motion, little pitch right in front of him. Run it to the outside, or they're just going to stick with 21 up the middle.
I'm thinking they're going to go 21 up the middle. If they don't get it, I think they'll kick the field goal. Let's see what they do. They're going to come out, let's see what formation. We got a tight end and a sniffer down to the bottom of the screen with one receiver.
Motion.
And the quarterback is going to fake it. There's number 9. He's looking now. The quarterback's going to run. He's going to hurl.
Oh, but he falls short.
He falls short down to the
He
1
didn't
yard
get his
line.
feet back underneath him. He came up short.
So right there was a play action pass. They looked for the sniffer in the flat. We
They'll
had
go
it
for it
covered.
right here.
The quarterback's going to run. He tries to hurdle over Cabrera. Cabrera gets a hold of a leg and brings him down. Now you have 4th and goal from the 1. And here we go, folks. Tight formation
We
under
had 6
center.
plays given.
It's going to be
Yeah,
right.
and none of us were right. Yeah.
Now Randall's going to have to call a timeout. They wanted to do the tush push, but they could not get lined up. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 1 yard line for Randall. 6:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Randall up 35-28.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Chase, but that was we called 5 plays. Chase and I called 21 up the middle. We called 5 different plays and nobody gets it
Nobody
right.
was right. That's all right.
Well, didn't you
That's-
call the sniffer in the flat?
I did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I did.
That was the play. He was covered up.
He just held it.
Then the
tucked it and took
quarterback
it back
said-
Yeah,
in.
there was a linebacker coming to cover him, and we had people chasing. And he just made that nice leaping
All
play.
right,
We just
all
brought
right.
him down.
I'll give Mike half credit because he didn't throw it.
Nice little play action rollout.
All right, here we go.
All right. 6:43, 4th quarter. Randall up 35-28. They have 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback's under center, which means it's going to be a quarterback sneak. And no!
Oh,
He's
he
going to be
gets-
stopped.
Oh, they're calling him
Wait,
down.
wait,
He's stopped short.
They're calling him down.
Oh! Now they're going to call a touchdown. About 10 seconds after the play, we had him stuffed short. Oh, goodness gracious.
You
Great
know,
balls
it,
of fire.
It almost looked like he turned when he hit the line to hand it to 21.
And then
When
fell
he
down.
hit the line, he turned sideways, and it looked like he was going to try and give it to 21.
Man, I thought we had him. He just kind of rolled off the edge right there and fell down right on the goal line.
So 41-28, Randall up 2 scores. Attempting the extra point, snap is back, holds down, the kick is up, and it is good. I tell you what, that's done a good job from that kicker tonight.
Yeah.
That's a sophomore kicker for Randall. That's going to be Jacob Avilos. Sophomore kicker, done a great job tonight. Well, there's still 6:35 left in the game, enough time to go down and score, then look for the onside kick. Game is not out of reach yet. Mustangs
no, you can't
have
call
played.
it yet.
They have played fantastic tonight, folks. Andrews down the stretch the last 5 weeks has played excellent. They played lights out. Great execution.
Great heart by the Mustangs.
Yep.
We got 6 minutes left. Let's see how much heart they have left. I bet they have a lot.
All right, Randall's going to line up to kick off here, up 42-28 in the fourth quarter. 6:35
Run a
left.
kickoff back.
And you know, we said it during the week. You know, this is a David and Goliath type game.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a great effort and driving force and a little bit of luck to come out of here with this one. Andrews has had a great game plan tonight. They've executed well. They played lights out. They played hard. Game still intact, still close. Let's see what Andrews can do here. Avilos gets ready to kick off into the win this time. See if Andrews can get a good return. And there's a kick deep to Brady Kelly. He's going to take it at the 5-yard line.
Just a straight
And here
return.
comes Kelly.
Come on.
He puts it
Come on,
He's got a chance. He breaks it to the middle of the field. He breaks the tackle.
Gets it down to the 40,
About the
39
40-yard line, yeah.
Where is this guy marking down here? All right.
I like it.
So Brady Kelly's going to return it from
There's
the
some of that
5 all the
speed.
way out to the 40. Great return there. All right, 6:27 still on the clock. All right, if you folks are out there listening, appreciate you tonight. Appreciate everybody out there. Game tonight brought to you by Soul of Andrews. We're here in the fourth quarter. There's 6:27 left on the clock. Randall Raiders up 14, 42-28. Mustangs take over, and actually they marked it back at the 39, so Andrews will take over at their own 39-yard line. Here comes Andrews. There's a give to Merck Size right up the middle. He's going to rumble down
Flag.
for about 3. And it's getting chippy out there, folks.
You see a flag, what'd you see?
I didn't see anything but a flag go on the ground.
It looks like he's pointing out players
Yeah.
from both teams. We might get
Offsetting.
offsetting penalties, personal fouls on both teams. Let's see what they call. That play right there got real chippy. The official's still talking it over. We're waiting to hear.
Personal foul.
All right, so it's going to be a illegal chop block on Andrews. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's a big, big penalty right there. Illegal chop. It's going to move the ball all the
that's
way
our
back to the
Fourth
Andrews
15-yard penalty tonight.
22-yard line. Or excuse me, 27. All right, so Andrews comes out now after the huge penalty. Instead of a 2nd down and 6, it's going to be a 1st down and 25. Andrews comes out here. Jay Sean's coming. Here comes the speed sweep. Let's see if it, and
Man.
nope, they're going to get him in the backfield for a loss on the play of about
That was
5.
a safety. That was the safety coming up.
He
making that
followed
play.
him down the line, and when the hole opened up, he shot through untouched and just got Jay Sean.
They try to get Jay Sean on that speed sweep to the corner. Number 8 comes crashing in, makes a great play.
Was that Mion limping off? Am I learning numbers? Who's
Yep,
that?
That
Okay.
is. And that's going to be for Randall. That's Gio Miranda, who came crashing in there on the tackle. Senior, strong safety. All right, Andrews now backed up. 2nd down and 30. I formation. Play
Rolling
action
out.
pass. He's rolling. Quarterback's
Oh,
got
got a lot of room.
Take
He's
it.
got a lot of
Cade
room.
Adams running down the field. Let's see what he does here, and he's going to get drug out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
That was mighty gracious of them to stop the clock.
Well, at least
Yeah,
now
he kind of stopped his momentum, didn't he?
that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13. At least it's a little bit more manageable here. That was 2nd down and 30, and now it's 3rd down and 13. Great play there by Adams. He actually rolls out on the play action and stops. He looks back to the opposite side of the field. There's nobody there, so he just runs. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 13. Another rollout pass by Adams. He's looking down the field. He's
Jay-Sean!
Jay-Sean to
At the
both
sticks!
with the 1st down.
Nice catch by Jay Sean. Nice throw. Threats the needle from 15 yards back or 20 yards back.
Play action pass. Cade Adams rolls up top, away from his throwing hand, and Jay Sean actually does the drag across the field for about 13 yards.
Just settles down in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that's the one that turned
Right in
into
that
about a
open pocket.
70-yard
Yep.
catch earlier.
So first down and
Clock's
10.
ticking. We got to move fast.
Mustangs have the ball at the 50-yard line. There's 4:42, clock ticking. Andrews got to pick up the pace here. I formation. And there's going to be a toss sweep to Jace Mendoza. He cuts it back to the middle of the field. And a
Maybe
pickup
5.
of about 5. That's going to move the ball down to the 45.
Oh!
And they've got extracurricular activities. It looks like we
I
have
think
a
that
late
was
flag.
27 for us.
Did we retaliate?
I think
I
it's going to be on Canyon Randall. Let's see what happens here.
I don't know. You guys
Nope.
got to tell me names, but
Nope.
27 here
He's-
did something and the flag came out, so I don't know if it was
He's turning around with his hands up.
us
so.
retaliating or.
And right there, they threw the penalty, and the clock was still moving.
Yeah, that's like
So
30
the
seconds
coaches
ran
were
off.
yelling at the officials, why is the clock still moving? So now the officials are getting together. I think it's going to be on Randall after the play. I think I saw a guy for Randall hit one of our guys after the play. If so, let's see what they call. Dead ball, personal foul on Randall.
All right.
15 yards, automatic.
So that's
All right,
going to
there's
be
a break. See what they're going to do with the clock.
4:21 on the game clock.
All right.
There you go. They're going to
30.
reset the clock.
So that's going to move the ball down to the Randall 30-yard line. Andrews 1st and 10. Now we still got 3:50, or actually 4:21 now. They put time back on the clock. So there's 4:21. Andrews has the ball, first down and 10 on the Randall 30. Andrews down 14 points, 42-28. Andrews driving in Canyon territory. Andrews comes out. Another play action pass. He's looking deep. He throws it over the middle.
Oh,
right.
whoa,
his
that
hand.
is a penalty.
And right there's play action pass. He looks to the middle of the field. Kyle Covington was on the 15 wide open. The ball just goes right through his hands. And he kind of grabs his head knowing he wish he could have that one back. And so now they bring in the play, but that will stop the clock with 4:07. Andrews bringing in the play. 2nd down and 10 at the Randall 30-yard line. Andrews needing to score here to stay alive. Andrews comes out. Another,
And he's
going
gonna
to
keep
keep
her.
it by Adams, and he tries to get to the outside. He breaks
Oh,
the tackle back
Nice
to the
cut back,
inside.
gets 9 yards.
He's going to pick up 9 on the keeper.
We got to go fast, guys. Come on.
Yeah, we got to pick up the pace just a little bit here.
So 3:53, clock ticking, 4th quarter. Randall in the lead, 42-28. Adams with the big keeper picking up 9. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. And Andrews needs to pick up the pace just a little bit. They have the ball at the Randall 21-yard line, 3rd down and 1. Andrews comes out. There's a straight blast play up the middle. Andrews will get the first down with a 2-yard gain up the middle. It looks like, I believe that was DeBose. Yes, that is DeBose. So that's going to move the ball to the 19-yard line.
Mion coming back in.
And Jace Mendoza coming out. Mion going back in. 3:24 on the clock. Cole Iverson running in the play. Clock ticking down. We need to score quickly. 19 seconds. We're on the 19-yard line of Randall. 3:13 left. Andrews comes out. All right, and they're going to give it on the counter to DeBose. There's nothing there. That play has not worked all night, and we lose 4 yards.
Yeah.
And the
We got-
counter.
they
we
were
need
ready
to
to
go
wrap
ahead, we
him
need to
up
go ahead and
before he
scrap
ever got
that
the ball.
play
Yeah.
for tonight.
Yeah.
And
We're giving something away. They know it, and they're in the backfield and on it before we even hand the ball off.
so
Yeah.
clock 2:48 still ticking. That moves the ball back. 2nd down and 14. It moves the ball back to the Randall 23-yard line. Andrews comes out I formation. Here we go. And play action pass. Adams looking deep again. He throws it to DeBose.
Does he hang on?
Yes, he does make the catch.
Great catch.
Well, if you can't hand it off to him, throw him the dang ball. Good
There
job.
you go.
And he catches the ball and goes out of bounds at the 5.
That was a well-guarded
Yeah.
pass.
He threw that in there between 2 defenders. And
Jay
Jay
Sean
Sean
goes up
with
and
a
grabs it with his hands.
top-notch catch.
They're rolling the clock. They didn't call him out of bounds.
All right, they didn't call him out of bounds. Clock ticking, 2:22, 2:21. Andrews knocking on the door at the 5-yard line of the Randall Raiders. Andrews down 42-28, trying to score. I formation. Another play-action pass. Adams looking, and he's going to overthrow out of bounds. Looks like he was trying to hit DeBose in the flat.
Yeah.
You had Iverson in the corner.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah, wide. Nobody on. They were all going after Jay Sean left.
Now, good thing about that, it did stop the
Stops
clock.
the clock. Save a
So-
timeout.
You got second down and goal from the 5. I think right here I might
Do that toss to Mion.
run a fullback trap right up the gut. Here we go. Andrews comes out I formation. And it's a toss sweep to Mion to the corner. He's trying to get there. He's going to be knocked
Whoa!
out. And it looked like a late hit out of bounds.
Yeah.
And he goes all the way out to the track, but the officials don't call it. And he's going to gain of 3. He's going to be knocked out at the 2. But that will stop the clock with 2:03. Andrews at the 2-yard line. Third down and goal from the 2. Appreciate you, Jimmy Joe Trevino. Appreciate you, brother. All right, so fourth quarter, 2:03 left. Randall 42, Andrews 28. Andrews knocking on the door at the 2-yard line. Third down and goal from the 2. Andrews comes out. See what they do. Quarterback sneak.
Touchdown! Yes, sir.
And right there,
push.
right there, that's a Sewell of Andrews.
Touchdown!
So right there, third down and goal from the 2. We run a quarterback sneak. He gets help from Merck Size from behind, pushes Adams in. Great blocking up front by the center and the guards. Great execution.
Well, I think all we have left, if we don't, no matter what, we're going to go for 2 right here, but we're going to have to kick an onside kick.
Yeah.
Well, Andrews is going to line up to go for 2 here. I formation. And there's that toss sweep to Mion.
There he goes.
He's trying to get
the
to the
pylon.
corner. He
Gets
runs
it
over
in!
the man.
Yes, sir!
He gets it in. Woo! That was what we call a truckeration.
Yeah.
That was an I formation. They toss it to Mion. There's one guy there at the 1. Mion lowers his shoulder and just plows over him. Andrews with the 2-point conversion. Now it's Randall 42, Andrews 36, and right here, there's no doubt you got to onside kick
Got to
it.
onside kick it. Only have 2 timeouts. We haven't really stopped them. So,
He went out there looking for contact on that.
He
He
did.
could have went untouched to the
yeah,
pylon.
Mion has had a great game. He's hurting a little bit, but he went out there and finished that run.
And I'm going to go ahead and put it out there for tonight's game is Leroy Mion is
Yeah.
going to be the
Absolutely.
the player of the game. And
Tough run.
He has stepped up big with them
and
locking down Jay Sean.
And my co-player of the game tonight is going to be Cade Adams. He's played a heck of a ball game tonight.
He's done well.
All right. Andrews lining up. Randall all up front. They got their good hands team.
Well, do we kick it over their head and try to go get it? Oh, he's going to kick it in middle.
All right, here we go. And there comes the
Get a bounce.
onside kick. We get a bounce. Randall's going to get on it at their own 40-yard line.
Kicked it a little too deep.
But there is 2 minutes left. We still have 2 timeouts.
Here's one of those stops. Had to have it. Called it before we got back. When we came back from halftime.
Because we have not got the stop we asked for, have we? Not
I
yet.
don't think so.
No, they've scored every time they've had the ball tonight.
Let's see, officials are getting together. We might have been offsides. See what they call. Yeah, they're going to call offsides. So that should give them an extra 5 yards.
Offside. Receiving team. 5-yard penalty. Free kick.
All right.
Offside
that's
on the
gonna be-
receiving team? Is
Yeah,
that what
they
he
must
said?
have went
Offsides.
steps across the line, it looks like.
On Canyon Randall, actually.
Yeah, I saw
So-
Colton was pointing at something. He's standing down there right on the line. Or is that Raider that was doing it? It looked like,
We're going to get another shot at an onside kick, folks.
well, you know, we've had some breaks tonight. They've gone our way, and that one just did, so let's take advantage of it, see if we can
I would like to see that same kick, but just a tad bit softer.
Yeah.
All right, Andrews gets another chance.
Wasn't even looking at the.
Yeah, no one ever
receiving
does.
team.
Why would you? He must have been standing on the line. You can't stand on the line.
Canyon Randall with 8 guys.
Must
10
have been
yards
this
from the
guy here
ball.
on the,
Yeah,
the
he's
bottom
talking
end. They're
to him.
having a conversation.
All right, let's see what Andrews does here. They
I
get
would
another
even-
chance at an onside kick. All right, here it comes.
Oh,
Oh.
it went backwards.
You better get on the ball.
Down it.
What are we doing?
Wow, Andrews lost 3 yards on an untouched kickoff.
Yeah.
Oh, we go for the onside kick. It actually hits off the side of our guy's foot and goes the opposite direction. So Randall's going to take over at the Andrews 42-yard line. There's still 2 minutes, and we still have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, can't give him a first down. First down, game's over.
Yep, 1 first down, and it's ball game.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before in my life.
Whew.
He was trying to kick it hard into the ground and just missed it. For all the great kicking he's done today, I'm not going to hold that one. Shoot, all year. I'm not going to hold that one against
No.
him.
All right, so Randall comes out. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers split. They're going power formation. And there comes a run, and he's got a ton of room. And
He stays in bounds.
he's still in bounds. He's going to get knocked out. That's going to give them a first down. But
He stops the clock.
it stopped the clock, so
Uh-oh.
actually, mathematically, we
have a guy
still got
down.
2 timeouts.
Wow, we got a
left.
Randall player down. One of the linemen.
Injury timeout.
Looks like he's cramping. Let's see. Did y'all get a number?
Maybe 63. I can't tell. He's going to put his hands on his chest now.
Looks like, yeah, it looks like they're stretching. It looks like he's got a one of those,
Charlie horses.
yeah, in the calf. That's what it looks like. Riley Klink, senior guard. Well, he got the first down, but he ran out of bounds, guys.
Yeah.
Which stopped the clock with 1:51. So actually, mathematically, we're not out of this
Nope,
yet.
not yet.
If he would have went down inbounds, that would have pretty much sealed the deal there. And right now we have a man down on the field, folks. That's 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Canyon Randall 42, Andrews 36. Randall has the ball first down and 10 here in just a minute when we resume play. They'll be at the Andrews 26-yard line. They just got a first down on a run of about, 11 yards, 12. But the running back ran out of bounds. It stopped the clock. So Andrews still has 2 timeouts left.
That's 63.
Yeah, 63.
Okay, so that's 63, and it looks like he's walking off the
Yeah,
field.
he definitely
Looks
got
like
some
he's got some
cramps.
cramping
Yeah.
going on. Never want to see guys get hurt. So Ben Brook is beating Greenwood 24-0 in the 4th quarter.
I haven't seen any updates on the Monahan's game, but there's not
Hopefully
really
they
not a
call.
lot.
Is there a mercy rule?
Man, not in UIL. There's not.
All
Not,
right.
not unless you're 6-man.
Oh, okay.
So Andrews, they're still in that power formation. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, quarterback in the shotgun with the running back beside him. And they're just going to give a straight power, and he's
Oh
gone.
my
folks.
gosh!
Well, nope, he doesn't. He doesn't take it to the house. He goes ahead and runs it down to the 3-yard
Smart
line.
football.
Yeah, he
play.
slowed up, trying to run some more time off the clock.
Yep, and he goes ahead and goes down, which now Randall can either try to score to go up, or they can just kneel on the ball here. So that's going to be a first down and goal for Randall at the 3. There's 135, 134, 133. They got 20, still got 20 seconds on the play clock. Andrews does have 2 timeouts, but looks like Randall, they'll probably run it all the way down and call a timeout and then start the kneeling process.
Yeah, coach is walking down to the official. He's going to call a timeout.
So Randall will take a timeout with 1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
Or they're just going to let the clock run.
Yeah.
Well, the clock ran an extra 4 seconds.
Timeout. Randall. Last of the half.
Monahan's lost 63-6.
There you go. Dave Campbell's wasn't updating anymore. Whoever was keeping that score must have went home.
I'm not sure if the
Oh, somebody did put final. Well, somebody's updated our game.
Oh, yeah.
They put the time at 1:10 when the timeout was called,
so
but I guess they're not going to put it back on the clock.
there's 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Randall up 42-36, first and goal at the Andrews 3. And right here, I would imagine Randall will take the knee.
Victory formation.
Yep, they're in the victory formation. Randall will go ahead and kneel it down here. Quarterback takes the knee.
I don't like that. Why not just go straight down? Why you got to take a step and a half forward and
Doesn't hurt his stats that way. Loses 4 yards every
four,
snap.
4 instead of 5? Got it.
Looks like Mustangs are just going to let the clock run.
Well, I tell you what, guys, there's 51 seconds. That's going to do it for tonight's game. Andrews is going to go down in defeat, 42-36. But let me tell you something. Randall was 10-1 coming into this game, and
Gave 'em
I think
everything
they were a 24-point favorite. Andrews come in here tonight. Great game plan, great execution. They played lights out. These seniors gave it their all, played their tails off, and that's going to go ahead and do it there, folks.
Yep.
But
That's the end of the football season.
and
Mustangs call a timeout. Why did
Did they really?
not quite sure why Andrews called a timeout there.
make them kick off? They kick a field goal. Down by 9. Well, it'd be down by 9.
Timeout. Andrews.
It'd be a 3rd and goal from the 12.
Not sure why you call a timeout there.
Well, technically, if you stop them on this play and call another timeout, then you block the field goal and run it back and win it. I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah.
Watched a lot of football in my time and seen some crazy things.
25 seconds of the game clock.
Yeah, I mean, they took 10 yards back. That keeps them from scoring, so maybe they know more than we do. I don't know.
So they're going to force Randall to run a play. They're in their power formation once again. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, quarterback in the shotgun, running back beside the quarterback. And they're going to give it right up the middle. He's going to be
Call
brought
timeout.
down. Andrews will use another timeout. Or, well,
I don't think they called one.
Ray with the carry.
well,
Center of the play by number 18, Braden Williams.
okay. Well, they run up the middle. We stop them at the 11. And now the time is going to run off. I thought Andrews had another timeout. It shows on the scoreboard, but they don't use it. And that's going to be the ball game, folks. Andrews goes down in defeat to Canyon Randall, 42-36. We want to thank everybody out there. It brings the football games to an end for the Andrews Mustangs this year. We want to say a special thank you for everybody out there that got to watch and listen this year. We will be back next year, and every year we get a little bit better.
Yep.
And we'll get better, and we'll get better, and we'll have new things for you guys next season. Want to give a big hats off to this coaching staff, the Andrews Mustangs, especially the seniors. They played lights out tonight. The Mustang News Network players of the game tonight was Leroy Mian, played his heart out. Cade Adams had an awesome game at quarterback as well, running and throwing tonight. Can't say enough for those 2 players, and really the entire Mustang football team. They really played This was David and Goliath tonight, and they went toe-to-toe
Yeah, they did.
with Canyon Randall, who's 10-1. Andrews came into this game 5-6, and can't say enough. And I want to thank you guys for being here. Brent and Mike, appreciate you guys.
Thanks to Chris for doing it all year. It was fun. Sad it's over. We got to go on to basketball, track, baseball, and we'll be back here before you know it.
And got a message today and on some people for basketball that have kids that play basketball. If there are some parents that want to live stream the basketball games, we will show you how to work the equipment. So holler at me, get with me and Mike, and we'll set something up. We appreciate everybody, and always remember, folks,
It's a great day to be a Mustang.